Sweet, I will open it up.
That they can just see my icons no matter what, so okay, gotta watch it on my phone so I can see my own chat because I don't have a dual PC set up.
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's continue.
Hooray.
We just started, so shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yep. It should be fine.
God, I can't get over the fact he's so handsome.
Yes, he is.
Oh, also, should switch to live screen. But the fact that we're a kid right now, why is he talking to a kid?
Yeah, okay. So since last episode you skipped the tutorial, I'll just tell you a couple of things that you should know. Since this is step 1, you are 8 years old in this, and you have free choice. Like you usually have like 3 or some more choices to choose from, and they can choose how Cove reacts, and he can grow up to be a different kind of boy, depending on what you choose, but there is really no bad options. So it's really just follow your heart and choose what you would normally choose.
Fair enough, but that's not what my concern is. The fact that why is he sitting on my doorstep? And why is he talking to me specifically? He could be talking to my mother.
You gotta play and see why.
Fair enough. Alright, so he had sharks on his shorts and a stingray tattoo, and he wondered if he was obsessed with the ocean or something. While you made your assessment, he looked at you expectantly, waiting for an answer to his question. This sounds more like something I would say now than when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with stranger danger. I would not give a stranger my name unless I am lost in a mall or a store. I'm like...
Yeah, I've played this game quite a few different times, so I've tried different options, but most of the time the way that I play is I would choose what I would normally choose if I was 8 years old, and I change my options as I grow up and go older of what I would have chose when I was growing up.
Fair enough. Well then...
But you don't have to do that though, you can do whatever you feel like.
Yeah, I'm going for what I would say when I'm 8, so that... Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
He is cute.
That's great. He looked happy to hear it, giving you a broad smile. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a clean $20 bill. It crinkled in his hand as he held it up to you. Even more confused than before, you looked back at him. Why is he giving me free money? Nothing bad. Sorry, I should have... Let me start over. He cleared his throat and stood up straighter. From where you were standing, it just made him look creepier. I have a son. His name is who's about your age. Oh, okay. So that's why he's trying to introduce me to his son, and he's paying me to be friends with him, isn't he?
Yes, you got it on the nose.
Boy, you don't gotta pay me to be someone unless they're like really mean to me and my friends, unless they're really toxic. And even then, $20 ain't gonna cut it. No, I'm asking for $100 on spot. I'm a savvy business kid.
It's gotta be a good investment of my time as well.
Exactly. Also, he's pretty young and cute looking for a dad, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, let's say that he had Cove when he was 20, so he'd be 28. So I guess he would be pretty young.
Makes sense.
He does look pretty young for. I mean, to be fair, I'm 27 and I look young, so I guess that's pretty normal for some people.
Wait, you're 20. I thought you were like 26. You're 2 years older than me.
No, I am 26. I mean, I turned 27 in November. My bad.
Okay. All right. Speaking of aging, my birth month is this month now.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Not even for stream. I'm hoping a birthday stream.
Yeah, totally. It's crazy. September is such a big month for birthdays in my life. Like the 5th is Blue's birthday, the 7th is Max and my bestie's birthday, and then 16th is your birthday, and then my mom's birthday is on the 23rd, and then Sam's birthday is on the 30th.
Damn, that's a lot of birthdays in September.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the same for me, as well as school and work from summer vacation.
Oh yeah.
So mine being like early in the month, people tend to forget my birthday during school and work.
Yes.
It wasn't until I'm like feeling bad seeing everyone else being remembered and celebrated that they started decorating my locker at school and celebrating
Aww.
it. Because I'm like, why do I have to be so early in the year when everyone's coming back and no one remembers anything? Because it's hard to organize a party even then because of that. Because like no one remembers. It's just, all right, we're getting back into school and we're getting back into work. Let's get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did find like someone with the exact same birthday as me, so we were able to celebrate together during class. And turns out he was also my science teacher back in high school.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is fun.
It was. Anyway, back to the game. Honestly, Cove doesn't seem that strange to me.
I know, it doesn't seem strange to me either, because I actually have a family member who's named Cove.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool name. You've never met anyone with that name. You moved in across the street, see? He's just Cove's dad.
You find out his name later, I won't spoil it.
Fair enough. But for now, he's just Cove's dad. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
He gestured toward the house that had been empty for a year, his watch catching the late afternoon sunlight and reflecting off the walls. The gigantic for sale sign was finally gone. You must be QupidHart, right? I met your moms earlier and they told me you were 8, just like him, so... He shook the $20 bill to bring it back to your attention, a hopeful smile tilting his lips at the corners. Can you try to be friends with the boy? Just give it a chance and you can keep this. He's a good kid, you'll like him. My god, you don't have to bribe me.
I know, right?
But But you've got to keep it a secret too, okay? It wouldn't be friendly to say his dad sent you. You know what? Yeah, because like, why is he bribing me? Do other parents do this? Had your moms done that for you and Lizzie, the thought made you frown. What do you say? Want to make a deal?
Hi guys.
Hi.
Uh-oh, did someone else join? Or is that one of your dogs?
No, someone else joined.
Oh, hello, other person! Welcome to the stream.
It's your bestie Shattered. What do you mean, person?
You didn't introduce yourself as soon as you joined, nor do you have a join sound. Hello, Shattered. Welcome to the stream. Alright, would you like to view it, or...
You're streaming as Qupid right now?
Yeah, yes, I am.
My bad. My bad.
All good, all good, all good. You didn't drop my actual name, so you're good.
Lip zipped.
I don't know if I want to say I don't want the money or I took the... or to take the bill, because... I need the money, and also I can buy a new toy with this at the age of 8.
Yeah.
I can buy
Well, it's up to you.
several new toys. Yeah, okay, you know what? Sure. His face.
He's surprised.
You carefully pluck the bill from his outstretched hand, grinning at the thoughts of what you could do with that much cash.
Your thoughts exactly.
I mean, it's true. An 8-year-old with $20, I could go and buy like several small toys from Toys R Us or one giant toy from Toys R Us.
True.
Oh my god, all the things I can. You can buy a ticket for the newest movie at the cinema. There's a cute stuff you see. A new library card. No, I'm not even sure yet. There's so much. I'd have to plan it carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cyrus, welcome! Thank you for joining the stream in the chat. The sky was the limit with that kind of amount. The man smiled at you, his eyes crinkling at the sides as he did.
He's a cutie.
He is. Oh my god, he's got such a perfectly white smile.
He does.
They should add like a little sparkle or shine.
The little side-on grin. Ding!
Exactly. Great. That's great. I'll bring him by tomorrow. I want him to meet and greet with the neighbors today. But, well, I don't know where he's gotten off to. God, his voice. He laughed when he said that, but with the way his face looked, you thought he actually wanted to cry. Oh my god, no! Don't cry! If you see him, can you tell him to come home? He's got a pink cast and glasses. You can't miss it. Can I keep this out of the way? No, I'm gonna sound too greedy. Sure thing. This definitely wasn't the normal way kids make friends. You knew that, but you were still going to help. The man smiled and reached out to pat you on the head, paused before doing so, and pulled his hand away instead. Yeah, please don't touch me until I've gotten to know you and your son.
Yeah.
not your
At least
job.
you realize that.
Your moms are already checking around for me. Such a thoughtful group you are. Now I better go look too. Can't put everyone else to work while I keep sitting here. I thought he might come back and that's not what's important. I have to go. Thanks again, Cupid. So much. You jogged off down the street without another word. You decide to check the hills behind your house. I wonder if he's also a lifeguard, because he seems obsessed with water.
No, he's not a lifeguard, but you find out what his job is later.
Okay. Oh, this is a beautiful scenery.
Isn't it?
The chirping of crickets in the tall grass greeted you, quiet and familiar. From the top of the hill, you could see the ocean as you walked. You listened to the crash of the waves on the shore and the seagulls squawking as they settled down for the night. I loved swimming growing up, but I never went to an ocean until like I was in high school. But
Yeah, same.
yeah, it was actually on one of my first ever trips outside the country.
Nice.
Cancun, Mexico. Although I do like the stories about the sea. Because there's so many strange sea animals, and also you don't know for sure if like sea monsters and mermaids really are real. There's still so much that we have yet to explore, and
Oh yeah. The vast majority of the ocean has never been discovered.
exactly, like they're still exploring it to this day, and there's a lot of interesting and scary and dangerous creatures that they have just discovered as of recently. Who knows what else is down there? Sometimes you could almost convince yourself you had seen the flash of a shiny mermaid's tail in the distance. I wish that would actually happen to me. You took a deep breath. You wanted to try to relax and couldn't. You weren't sure what, but something told you you weren't alone, so you glanced around. Oh, there he is!
The boy of the hour.
I'm guessing as you get older, he gets more handsome, and so I feel like
Yes. Yes.
Something tells me he loses the glasses too when we get older.
I won't spoil anything.
Fair enough. There is a boy sitting at the top of one hill, almost completely hidden within the long grass and white flowers surrounding him. Oh, he looks so lonely, like he's not used to, like he didn't want to move. Oh, no.
Protect the child.
Yes, protect him. His head was buried in his knees, staring ahead by himself. For whatever reason, probably just that he wasn't paying attention, he hadn't noticed you yet. You watched him a minute longer, feeling a little bit like you found a deer in the wild. Though deer didn't have so many things I could say that deers don't have. You know, I'll go with green hair.
Yeah.
But this new boy did. Or I should be saving for every, like, thing, but I'm not.
Well, you can use the scroll wheel to back up too.
Oh, fair enough. Wait, how many save slots are there?
There's a lot.
Oh, wow. They knew that I would want to save for every option just to be on the safe side. That's smart. That's clever. I mean, it is a long game, so they gotta be sure, so...
Mm-hmm.
You watched as it fluttered softly around his face in the breeze. After a few more seconds, he took a step forward, then another, and then he glanced your way. His aquamarine eyes reflected the light of the moon. You stopped raising a hand to acknowledge him and show you weren't scary. His eyes are beautiful. Like,
Yeah, they are.
that is a beautiful shade of green. Also matches his hair.
It does.
I would totally say all these options depending on the situation. Hi. At the start, he jumped to his feet, his hands balling into fists at his sides. Oh, no, don't cry. Please don't cry. No. Oh, our precious coat, don't cry, don't cry. He didn't say anything, just stared at you in a strange way. He'd been crying. There were traces of tears on his cheeks and his knees, poking the hem of his shorts, and his eyes are still shining with a few more. No, no.
Just sad baby.
No, I don't like seeing him sad.
Same.
You'd obviously caught him off guard. His pink cast seemed to glow in the twilight, though when he caught you staring at it, he hid his arm behind his back. Something the man earlier had said stuck out to you. Code? Eyes wide, he studied you. How do you know that? You touched the money in your pocket, feeling it crinkle beneath your fingertips. I met your dad. Oh, he seems disappointed. Oh, so is this your hill? He gestured with his uninjured arm to the patch of grass surrounding you, his face falling at the prospect. I can leave if it is. You can't own a hill. Well, unless you buy the land, but yeah, you can't own a hill. This is behind my house. This isn't mine. Do you see a fence anywhere? Why not? How could you? You just do. I had a hill back home. Well, this still isn't mine. Oh. He sat back down with a thump, resting his chin on his knees again. Curious about the strange new boy with the odd dad, you sat on the patch of grass next to him.
The odd dad.
The pure white flowers that covered this hill rocked back and forth gently as the stars twinkled above. The way they dotted the sky made them seem like flowers, too. The night wind was cool as it traveled over the ocean and up the hill, chasing away the heat from the afternoon sun. Why are you here? A quiet hiccup escaped Cove as soon as he would ask the question. Almost like they never stopped, his tears started up again with a vengeance. My parents... They don't want to live together with me anymore. Oh. Oh, did they divorce? Oh. Yeah, I can see why he'd be sad and wandering around. Oh.
Yeah.
No.
He's just a little 8-year-old trying to grasp it.
I bet his parents also didn't tell him the full context, which makes it even harder, because children are smarter than you think.
Yeah, he's pretty young, so...
I mean, like, my parents are never, like, together, so they never divorced. So I understood. But I also knew that, like, even though my dad gave birth to me, he wasn't my actual dad, because, like, my mom and him weren't together, and he also did terrible things. But, like, if I wasn't explained any of that, I probably would have been so confused and cried a lot too. And if they did divorce, I would have, like, been upset as well.
Mm.
And my foster parents, and I heard the fight, I was also scared they would divorce, but it turns out it would just be a misunderstanding.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, I can understand him. I relate to him in a way.
Yeah. I relate to him too.
I feel like that's a lot of people because, like, not all relationships last, and not all parents are together in the child's life, which is, it's just sad because, like, that can be a lot of trauma for a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to protect this boy, the poor boy.
Yes, protect he.
The tears fell fast and heavy over his lush cheeks, sticking in his dark lashes. My mom made my dad leave, and he took me with him, and now we have a house here, and I want to go home. The outburst took you off guard. By the time he was done wailing, Cove's chest is heaving with exhaustion. He sniffled and removed his glasses, wiping at his eyes with the back of his hand before he put them back on again. I hate this place. I want my real life back. Oh, I want my mom. I don't know what to say. Oh, I'm sorry. He slipped his hands underneath his glasses and pressed his fingers against his eyelids. Cove wound himself up again for another long crying fit. You felt bad for him, being forced to come here with no choice. You couldn't imagine what it would feel like to live with only one of your moms, but it must be pretty hard. But from way off in the distance, you heard your parents. Oh, that's so cute. Cupid! Cove! Kids, where did you go? I love how, like, I call one mom and the other one mommy. I feel like as I get older, I'm either gonna stick with mommy or switch to mama or mother. That it just feels like what's gonna happen. Kids, where did you go? Cove looked at you, tears still clinging to his cheeks. Don't tell them we're here. I wanna go home. Oh. I don't want to go back to that house. I want to go home. Oh. It will be okay. You were struck by a sudden need to reassure Cove. It's not gonna all be fun, but isn't he your family too? Yeah, I guess. Then you can count on him when you really, really need him. You shot him a grin and pushed yourself to your feet. Slowly, Cove stood up with you, still looking a little reluctant. His dad's voice rang out again. Cove, can you hear me? He looked toward the sound of his dad's voice, silent, then turned away while rubbing his not-bandaged arm. Sorry, I still don't want to go. Wait. Feel like it. Music's a little bit more louder than the voice.
Yeah, I usually turn the music down quite a bit compared to the voices.
There we go. you sure you'd have to stay outside the whole night and sleep on wet grass? Before Cove could say anything else, he heard his dad's voice again, even closer than before. There you are, bud. The trio of parents appeared over the curve of the hill. Instantly, all their eyes landed on you and they rushed over. Oh my god, one of the moms is so beautiful and the other one just kind of reminds me of me. She's pretty though, but like not as pretty as the other one. Just
They're both pretty in their own way.
yeah. One is pretty because she reminds me of me, the other one is just pretty because like if they weren't my moms. Also, they are caring parents. Very caring parents.
They are.
Both of your moms were at your side in a split second, faces filled with worry. Cupid, you're here after all. We had been at the park to check for Cove and then heard what happened earlier when you met the new neighbor. I thought you might have gone off further away. Mommy gave Cove a small smile, and then she turned back to you. I wonder which one is mom and which one is mommy.
So, mom is the one on the right, and mommy is the one on the left.
I know, I could tell, because the facial expressions match the text.
Yeah.
Thank God you're both fine. Were you two having fun out here? You looked over at Cove, who was wiggling against his dad's tight hug and pushing at his arms. That is so cute. It's like caring father, and then the child is like, no, don't hug me, you'll embarrass me, and I don't want to be hugged right now. Not gonna lie, that was me growing up. Oh my god! Just straight up saying that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna marry him.
I just met him. Not even.
That is such a funny one.
Not even a few months. Not even a year. Not. And I'm like, yeah, I want to marry this guy.
That's such a funny option. I love that they added that.
Talk about bold.
Right?
You know what? No, I'm just gonna do this. Yes, I like him. You nodded, smiling slightly. No, he really looks upset at his dad. Oh my god.
He's so mad.
That's a cute, grumpy face, though.
It's so cute.
Finally letting go of his squirming, scowling son, Cove's dad turned to the three of you. Thanks very much for finding him. I really don't know this neighborhood. Good thing Cupid knows this whole area so well. Absolutely. We should be getting home now. It's been a long day for us all. Say goodbye, Cove. Okay. The voice is still too quiet compared to the music. There you go. The two of them walked off into the darkness, heading toward the neighborhood. You watched Cove's bright pink cast until it disappeared. Tell you what, we'll have a proper playdate tomorrow, okay? Your new friend's dad wanted to bring him by to see you and Lizzie. How does that sound? Sure, I can show him my stuff. Then, okay. Both of your moms laughed, the sounds overlapping into a warm, familiar chorus. Mommy put her arm around your shoulder and led you towards the path. Oh my god, I swear I can read. You guys, I can read. I can. Satisfied and more than a little ready to go to bed after your long, exciting day, you followed them home. Choose your feelings for Cove. This is how you feel towards Cove for this step. It can change in later steps. Oh my god. Direct, relaxed, nervous. You know what? He gets older, and also the puppy love is a thing.
Yeah.
Crush. He's a sweet boy.
And then your comfort levels, so either you'll be nervous around him, relaxed around him, or really direct with your feelings towards him.
I think I should be direct and honest, because that's what I've always been. To, like, people that I like.
Fair. Do what works for you.
Let's see that again in the same slot. There we go. But wait, if I'm too direct, no, I didn't become shy until later on.
Same.
I hopped from direct to nervous to direct again, but the nervous. So, you know, yeah, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping it. Oh my gosh, this is my house. We live in a freaking beach mansion.
It is a nice house.
Our dining room table has 8 fucking chairs. I'm sorry, what? Why do we need that many chairs?
For guests.
But how are we able to afford a house like this, though?
I don't know, I assume that both mom and mommy have jobs.
Good jobs, though. The next morning, you finished your breakfast so fast that you nearly puked it back up again. Oh my god!
I've never gotten that one before.
Not gonna lie, growing up, when I'm in a rush, I would eat my breakfast so fast I would almost throw it up or choke on it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like scarfing my breakfast down before school just so I'm on time. Because I'm like so excited for school.
That's so funny.
It's because I had fun classes, fun teachers, and cool friends. So I'm like, gotta be there. And then I'm like waiting 20 minutes for my cab to pick me up on my school bus. And I'm like standing outside in the rain or snow, and I'm like bored and also regretting being ready that fast.
I'm the opposite. I didn't want to go so bad that I would miss the bus on purpose.
God. I just want to know now who hurt you in school. Also, speaking of food, gotta have at least some snacks before lunch, since I missed breakfast. Your sister Lizzie had to run out earlier to go play, but you'd stayed put. Oh, Lizzie's my sister!
Yes.
Today, just like your moms had promised, Cove was coming over to hang out. She looks really happy. I can't tell that's exaggerated or actual genuine happiness.
Nah, she's just happy.
Okay, good. Excited to see your new friend again, Cupid. I can't wait to see him. Isn't that just the sweetest thing? I bet the two of them are going to be great playmates.
Okay.
That said, are you done with your breakfast? Your bowl was
I love this. The sarcasm is so funny too.
It is. Good job. He should be here soon. Clean up. It began, and then on cue there was a knock. It was hesitant, like the person wasn't sure they were in the right place. Still loud though. We need to get a more obvious doorbell. I know. Cupid, could you get it? Yeah, they need a doorbell like mine, where you can change the sounds and they're very loud.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you can have like those types of doorbells that just for apartment suites that you buy from like wherever that aren't built into the house.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? Yeah, you just use adhesive tape and stick it to the side of your door. And then you plug in the other part of the doorbell like it's not built into your house.
Oh, okay.
Cupid, could you get it? Yeah. You practically leapt out of your chair on the way to the door. Hey, Hart family, thanks for having us. Mr. Holden, as your moms have called him, and his son were here. Ah, so that's their last name.
Yes.
Cove looked different in the bright lighting of your living room, and when he wasn't crying. With his dad standing in front of him, and Mom and Mommy behind you, you and Cove looked at each other. Pleased to see the interesting new boy again, you smiled at Cove. Cove returned it shyly. Oh, he's so cute!
He's so cute.
You know what? This one. Mom, we're gonna play in my room. The guest blinked but didn't protest.
Okay.
Okay, I don't even have to read that now. Oh my god, that's so cute. Such an adorable voice.
Yeah, he's so cute.
Take care.
Let us know if you need anything, you two. Have fun, kids. See you later, son. Play nice. I love my room. This is a cool setup.
Yeah, right? I think it's so cute. It's nice.
Also, it's not too boyish and not too girly. It's just right.
Yeah, because they let you choose your identity at the beginning, so you can choose whether you're a she, her, they, them, he, him.
I'm a they, them. I love this. It's so perfect. Oh, this is like exactly how my apartment is. My tiny, skinny little apartment. Like literally, I have like a Disney Fairies pillowcase for my pillow. And then a wolf blanket cover.
Oh.
So it's like a mix of girly and boyish things. It's like a mix of like just cool and cute.
Inside me, there are two wolves. One is hungry and one is tired.
Pretty much. And honestly, I love that my apartment is like that, cause like I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nice.
You led him to your room, puffing out your chest a little bit at the sight of your treasures. There are lots of stuffed animals, a cool bed, a window to look out. It is a cool bed. I love that bed. And it's also got storage drawers on it too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great room. You hadn't had anyone to show it to in a while, but you were really proud of it. You leaned in closer to one of your drawings on the wall. I like this. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh my god, he's so polite! You smiled at him. You were proud of that particular piece of art, and you were glad he noticed it. He turned to look around the room a little more, studying the books on your desk and the pictures on the wall. I do have a lot of books. I hope you like the room. You have put a lot of effort into making your room as nice as it was. You hoped he didn't say anything bad about it. I bet I even cleaned it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, even the blanket must be folded up somewhere, because, like, where is the covers of my bed?
Yeah.
Then his eyes landed on the tiny box of beach things you'd collected, tucked away by your door. He took a step towards it before hesitating and pointing at it instead. What's that? What a stuff I found on the beach.
Oh.
Do you have any driftwood in there? Dragging the box into the middle of the room, you and Co flopped down next to it. I do, look. He gestured to a piece at the bottom, still covered with specks of sand. She collects shells. They collect shells and driftwood and rocks.
Yeah. That's one of the main things that I think kids would do on the beach, right?
That's something I do in general.
Same.
I have a rock collection. Also flower petal collection. And
I know, right?
Collection. I just love collecting these things.
Same. I still have shell collections from just random beaches.
Nice.
We used to collect rocks, but when we moved, we were like, we don't really need these rocks anymore, so we're gonna just put them outside.
Fair enough. I will still collect rocks even when I move. Like, I literally go to rock shops and buy, like, fancy gemstones and cool rocks.
Oh yeah, I remember, like, years ago when we would go to, like, the Tell Us World of Science and there was that bin of rocks. I would beg my mom to buy me an amethyst.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't need a $10 amethyst rock, but I wanted it.
I remember, like, back when the Tell Us World of Science used to actually be called that and not, like, Spark Science Center.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of amethyst, I actually bought a tumbled amethyst for, like, just $1.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's so pretty, and the spiritual meaning, it helps, like, with, like, being calm and tapping to your spiritual stuff. So it's like, it makes sense, and it's also so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You gestured to a piece at the bottom, still covered with specks of sand. Neat. This is a good collection. You got the sense from the tone of his voice that he wasn't just saying it to be nice or be like Shiloh? Shiloh?
Shiloh.
Thank you, Silo. He actually meant it. Oh, oh my god, morning, Phoenix! Oh my god. I am so sorry, I didn't see your message. Oh my god.
Yeah, you learn who Shiloh is in the game in just a little bit. He shows up.
Alright, thanks. Oh my god, he's calling me out, you guys. In disappointment. He's calling me out in disappointment. One of my mods is disappointed in me now. I wonder why.
I like that. I forgot about Shiloh.
How could you forget about him? Oh, I accidentally clicked that. Oh my god. Shiloh? He's friends with my older sister, and he's supposed to hang out here this afternoon. Do I have to see him? You don't have to do anything, but he's going to be here. Anyway, I found his gigantic shell here stuck to an even bigger rock. You pulled out seashell after seashell, explaining where you'd gotten each one and holding them up against the light. There were big ones, small ones, pink, purple, and orange. Since when did shells come in pink, purple, and orange? I never found pink, purple, or orange shells before.
Yeah, they do come in all sorts of colors. They're not like vibrant pink, purple, and orange. They're more like pastel those colors.
Next time I go to a beach, I'm like actually going to go for a swim to look for shells, not just stay in the sand.
Yeah, because I can send you pictures of some multicolored shells in my collection.
That would be so nice. Most of them you washed off in the bathroom sink when you brought them home, cleaning off the sand. This seems more accurate because I have learned a few scientific names for things, so though I have forgotten
Ooh, yeah.
now. I had a whole picture book dedicated to different shells and sea life. You'd learned a lot by flipping through its pages. Yeah, that was actually how I learned scientific names of things. Watching videos,
Yeah.
looking up books.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently fascinated either by the stories or by the shells themselves, Cove listened with what looked like the full force of his attention.
He's such a sweetie.
He is. It was a new experience to be the center of such dedicated focus. For some reason, it was making your cheeks feel warm. You had never felt like this around someone before. It was kinda weird. Kids, come down to the living room. You could tell the idea was making him unhappy, but Mommy wasn't giving you much of a chance to hang around. Cove hadn't been like this meeting you. You guessed it was because he thinks you found each other by accident, not that a parent made it happen. Mr. Holden must be right that telling Cove his dad was part of that would be a bad idea. Before you knew it, you'd both be escorted downstairs and deposited in the living room, ready for Shiloh's visit. Oh my god, I cannot read again.
Well, do you want to take a little break and let me read it for a little bit?
I mean, if you want, sure.
Yeah, sure, as long as everybody's okay with a little bit of a delay, because I'm watching it from the stream, so there's a tiny bit of a delay.
That's fine. I mean, like, it also, as long as it's like just a 5-second delay, it shouldn't really matter.
Sorry, my dogs are barking now.
Fair enough. Say hi to the dogs for me.
Will.
Also, I'm just glad it's a 5-second delay and nothing else, to be honest.
Okay, there we go. Hopefully they don't bark anymore. Oh, Sam is not happy right now.
Poor guy.
Alright, I'm ready to continue.
Alright then. Well then, would you like to read then?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, thanks. Actually, wait, I could...
You did read this one already.
Oh, I did? Alright.
Yes.
Also, I could do this. And, share my screen.
Oh, sure, I'll watch it there too. Nice.
There we go.
Alright. The two of you sat side by side on the floor on your home's entryway. I brought a box of shells. I want to keep looking at them.
You know what? He wanted to keep looking at them, and I did take them out, so...
I will. You weren't sure if you could trust someone else with your treasures yet, so you stayed next to him while he opened the lid and peered inside. Cove reached in and pulled out a big orange shell. Oh. Like he hadn't spoken aloud yet, he turned to you and held it up, his eyes shining. I think this one is the best of them.
Oh my gosh, the way he looks so happy.
He's so happy.
You know what? Since he looks so happy with it, I'll give it to him.
Oh, sweet.
I can always find more, and I have another one that's probably just as pretty according to this. So.
Yeah, right?
Plus my favorite color is pink, so you can keep the orange, I'll keep the pink.
Mm-hmm. Tove looked at you in surprise, his eyes going wide. Really? Sure, you like it a lot, right? Uh-huh, but I don't want to take it from you. It's okay. You got the impression he was hesitant to accept something because he didn't know you very well.
Enjin jump scare.
Jump scare.
Enjin jump scare.
Hi, Enjin. Oh, you didn't catch me that off guard, but oh my god, why do you keep doing this?
I guess it's just my specialty.
I could never escape the Enjin jump scare with you.
And then Cupid says, "No, it's okay for you."
I'm just sad that y'all didn't fucking tell me that y'all were doing this.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Don't dare you?
I feel so bad now.
I had to open my Discord on my phone because I was about to fucking get ready to go work out with my brother at a gym. And I saw you in Discord. I'm like, huh. And I saw what you play, like, huh.
Next time we'll be sure to include you.
Yeah, definitely.
Since I was one of the ones that got you into the game.
Well, we'll definitely be sure to let you know the next time, and I might be streaming this for a while since I have nothing better to do today. And
Fair enough.
I also rested a lot yesterday while I was sick.
Good. If you ever need rest. Take it.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, I'm letting her rest her throat for a little bit while I read now.
Me stares at Cupid with a father look through my phone.
I thought you were the little brother.
No, when it comes to like making sure people rest, my father mode will come out and make sure you fucking rest.
Father.
Fair.
No wonder why I get called father in a lot of groups. Every single time, dad energy just flows through me for some reason.
Guys,
Nice.
I have an
No big brother
overprotective
energy, no little brother energy, just the father energy.
Father.
I have an overprotective little brother with dad energy. Help.
That's actually kind of funny, not gonna lie.
The dad energy.
Literally, it goes way too hard.
Like, take care of yourself, please.
To indulge into this even more, I have glasses that are basically dad glasses now. Well, not now, but like since I was in high school, I had glasses that are basically dad glasses. And every once in a while, when I feel like I'm about to become a father towards someone because they weren't taking care of themselves, I always put them on.
Ah. Oh my gosh, my mom left Jurassic World on the TV and the dogs are gonna bark at the freaking dinosaurs, so I need to change it. I'm like, I need to change it. Coda's gonna start barking at the dinosaurs.
No, now I can just imagine the terrible flute version of Jurassic Park.
I love that.
It went so off.
It's either that or the terrible fucking Excordian.
Oh my gosh, yes, that one's so good.
Like, oh my god, man.
Guys, I'm like eating.
What a shush.
And I also have a cold. My poor throat.
Your throat. Make sure to drink water.
I'm drinking water right now.
Make sure you drink more water.
More!
More!
Ow.
Oh, my sweet. Fuck off Fortnite. Don't care. Didn't ask. Get out of here.
Didn't ask Fortnite. Alright, so we're gonna continue. You push the shell against Cove's chest, willing him to receive the present, but Cove firmly shook his head and kept his arms tightly at his sides.
I forgot I was playing Pokemon. Limo.
Funny, I'm eating Pokemon crackers.
It was a battle you couldn't win. At least not
Fuck
today. Cove was your neighbor now. Maybe you could give it to him another time.
I'm gonna play Pokemon. Never mind. I was gonna play No Man's Sky, but never mind.
The two of you were sitting on the floor, looking through your collection of beach bindings when the doorbell finally rang.
Hello, Phoenix. I heard I didn't say his name, so I'm like, also hi.
What's up, nerd? Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go be a nerd and play Pokemon.
Cove jumped, startled by the sound.
I'm being a nerd and streaming.
Nah, that's nothing compared to what I'm about to do.
Since the person hadn't knocked, you figured it was probably Shiloh. He knew where to look for that.
Ow, my shoulder.
Lizzie's friend?
You okay, Enjin?
No,
What happened?
popped my shoulder out.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That's gotta hurt.
And the reason why I'm not screaming is because I'm literally holding back the pain.
I can see the tears in your eyes.
I can't even see it.
I can hear the tears in your eyes.
I can hear the pain in his laugh. And his groan.
Hold on, I'm gonna go run into a wall real quick.
Don't hurt yourself more.
That's the only way I can pop it back into place.
Ooh.
Wait, that's actually how you do it?
No, that's not how you should do it.
It's not. Listen, that's the only thing I can really do right now.
Yeah, I get that.
Yikes. I hope that goes well.
This feels so surreal right now.
What do you mean? Ow. Okay.
Did you fix it?
Yeah, temporarily.
Go see a doctor when you can.
What are they gonna do? They haven't done anything since my freaking freshman year of high school when I got the injury.
Oh.
Yikes. Go see a new doctor.
I tore my rotocup. I tore my rotocup, that's why.
Ah.
Yikes.
You can thank American football for that. Oh wait, Canada has football too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have to clarify American football.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only difference is the rules here.
True.
Still
Alright, you nodded, but that didn't seem to make Cove feel better. It was already obvious that Cove didn't hide his feelings well. You could tell that what he was thinking right away.
How far in the story are we?
Still, we're in the first part of step 1.
Yeah.
So, still at Kid Cove.
Yes.
Yep.
I shall wait until we get to Older Cove.
I understand.
I really want to say it, but I gotta wait until he's older.
Yeah, I
It
understand.
would sound very weird to say what I was gonna say.
I understand.
Yeah, please wait.
Spoiler free run through.
Yeah. Spoiler free.
Yep.
No spoilers, no backseating. Unless I have.
I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah.
Good,
We,
good.
we just sitting here.
It's just sitting here, menacingly.
Menacingly.
He's just sitting there, menacingly.
The maniac. Hey, Sam. So Cove says...
Mom, I can't handle it.
Alright, Cove says, this isn't a good idea.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Firmly grasp it.
And no, whatever else it is. I forgot how that line goes.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. There's a spider.
Just stabs it into his.
Booter.
Oh no, not the spider.
Oh wait, no, it's a fly. Never mind. It's not a spider. It's a fly.
Oh.
The machinations of my mind are an enigma.
All right, and then Cupid says, "It's just Shiloh, and where would you even go? He's at our only door, and if you go upstairs, he'll find you." Cove glanced around the room, his eyes wide, and finally paused with his gaze locked onto the back of the house. "I can go out the window."
Now I'm just imagining like the one scene in Undertale when you play the game, and then Papyrus just is like, "I need to use the bathroom," jumps out the window.
That is so me.
It's like, "Oh, I just realized I have to use the washroom." Crash.
Oh my gosh, that's so
I am
funny.
the great Papyrus. Need to use the restroom.
That's so funny.
Extreme escape.
I can go out the window.
I have to go out the window.
He was already walking towards it. Scrambling to think of something to say, you stepped forward, then paused.
Wow, just goes with them to make sure he's okay.
Ah, are you kidding me?
Would I misplaced my bag of games?
Do you want to break your other arm?
Aww.
Where did my bag of games go?
Okay, you know what, this one.
You
He
gotta
likes
be kidding
everyone.
me.
I mean it. But I don't want to see him. I don't know him.
Right, you don't know me, and yet you saw me, and you were okay with me.
True.
This boy's super shy and picky when it comes to meeting new people.
He's got anxiety.
Felt. I'm gonna comfort him.
I get it. This isn't the best way ever to meet Shiloh. Sorry. Thanks. Shiloh poked his head into the living room. It was impossible to know for sure if he'd heard what you'd been saying or not, but you guessed that he had. Hi, Cupid!
Oh my god, he's also adorable.
He is. His little freckled face is so adorable.
Right?
Huntable too.
Yes,
I
you're
love
so right.
circles.
I
Wait.
don't indulge in violence. But
But to Shiloh.
If this is the friend of my older sister, why does he look a year or two younger?
I don't casually just start punching things, but when I do, I punch them. Really, really, really hard.
So this is a case of, you know how like younger kids are they really look up to the older kids. That's him.
Ah, okay, that explains it. So what are the neighborhood kids that looks up to the older kids? Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Hi, Cupid. And hi, Cove. Cove shot you an uneasy glance. Hi. I'm Shiloh. It's nice to meet you. Yeah.
He does not look impressed.
No, he does not. He's got the most deadpan face.
He's like I don't know, like what do you call, like in between like tsundere and yandere, like he's like this is my friend, and also I don't want to pull them away, but I still don't like you, kind of thing.
This is my horse. My horse is amazing.
You have a lot of freckles.
It just tastes amazing.
Wait, I do. What are you guys doing? We're looking at shells.
Your mom.
Can I do it too?
Awesome. Can I do it too?
Oh my god, I love how you try to sound just like it. That is so cute. And oh my god, his voice is also cute. Oh my god.
He's just a little guy.
He is.
He's just a little chill guy.
He's just a little guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
Until Ko gets old.
This is a pain in the ass. I don't know why I'm deciding to try to do this on TCG Play.
Until Ko gets old, he'll be my son, and this boy will also be my son. They're right now my son, so we must protect these two precious children.
Protect the children.
I'm really holding myself back from saying things right now.
Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Cove shrugged, then looked back at your box of beach findings. What about that one? The plan for the afternoon, at least as far as you were concerned, was to sit and look at the beach things you some more. You weren't really in the mood to do much of anything else, especially if Kova was having fun. It's a pretty color, kind of like my cast.
I mean, like, until you get to know them, and if they're the guests in your house, I'd say, like, you let them choose some of the things that you do, and
Yeah.
if they're having fun, because, like, you want them to feel safe and at home.
Yeah, exactly.
And then once you become, like, best friends, or, like, if you become a couple, or if you become, like, family, like, when you become really close, then you can show them, like, if they ever want to make food for themselves, or if they ever want a snack where everything is. And for the board games, if you want to play board games too, you teach them how to use your TV. Because, like, your home is their home too.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I used to be so shy, and then as I got to know everything, like, I'm like, okay, cool, I now feel safe here. But even then, I was still so shy that, because, like,
Me slamming a drink in my friend's face.
Yeah.
yeah, that would be like my god family when at first, and sometimes on occasion when I still felt shy. They're like, here, just take it. That's like my god sister.
Yeah.
Like when my best friend comes over, he's like, "Yo, what's good?" Slaps him across the face with a drink. Here you go. Like, thanks.
Yeah, and I'm like, where's the food? Because, like, I like, out of shyness, I would forget, and then she just go to where the snacks are, and then pulls out a bunch of, like, snacks. I'm like, what do you want? And I'm like, oh, jeez.
Oh,
Take a
I was
snack,
known
any snack.
as the drink lord because of how many drinks I was capable of fitting in each pocket.
Oh my gosh. How big of pockets do you have?
Honestly, I don't know.
They're boys' clothes. They're gonna have big pockets.
I was literally about to say, think to the boys' clothes.
Yeah, right.
And then
No, the
girls'
thing is-
clothes has small pockets or no pockets at all.
Yeah, we have
Last
fake
week-
pockets. We have pockets that are decoration.
No, the funny thing is that I was wearing shorts at the time, and shorts don't really have big pockets if you think about it. But I was capable of at the time when Gatorade was actually just making G2. I was capable of fitting 6 bottles in both pockets.
Oh my gosh.
And I walked out, I was like, all right, fam, who wants a Gatorade? They're like, how many Gatorade do you have? All right, let's see. We have the fruit punch, we have the green apple, we have this, we have this. They're
Oh my gosh.
what the fuck? Oh, hold on. Let me look at my back pocket.
I was literally the underground dealer.
Pulls out like 3 cans of soda. Or
The
do you
Mary
want soda?
Poppins bag.
Underground
I was like, or do you want soda? They're like, dude, where do you keep grabbing these? I'm like, my pockets.
Magic TARDIS pockets. On the inside.
Next
like
thing
an
he just pulls out a whole candy bar. Here, you want this? Where did that come from?
It's
Don't
like
wanna
it's like an animation where they pull something out from behind their back and they didn't have anything behind their back.
Or just pulling a notebook out of nowhere. It's like, what?
Where were you keeping that? In your butt cheeks?
Anime logic.
Don't worry,
in
guys.
real life.
It's the super secret pocket.
Don't worry, guys. I'm like Zoro. I will always have a fourth sword.
The forbidden pocket.
The forbidden sword.
The forbidden sword. The fourth sword between the cheeks.
Also, I think why for girls having fake pockets is because they expect us to always have a bag with us.
Yeah. It's all
mildly
marketing.
concerning.
Bruh.
We're
I
not.
had a
They're
friend
like,
that
we're not
always
gonna
bought
give you.
guys pants so they
Yeah,
could
they're-
have guy pockets. I was like, welcome to the club.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna make sure your pants don't have pockets so that you buy our purses that are 1,000 times more expensive.
Well, I'm a she-they and a tomboy and goth girl. I'll go shop in the men's section and just take clothes from them. I'll steal men's clothes for myself by shopping in the men's section. I don't care.
Men's pants don't fit me because I have big hips and tiny waist.
You say that like it's a
I'm not
problem.
gonna say it. Yeah, you're saying that like it's a problem.
Like my thighs and hips don't fit.
See, if they don't fit
You
me,
say that like it's a
I'll
problem.
just wear a
You're
belt.
talking to a man. You're talking to a man that has thick ass thighs.
Yeah, I
So I
have thick ass
understand that
thighs. I got thunder thighs.
Oh, trust me,
You
I
say
have
that like
thunder
it's a
thighs,
problem.
too. Yeah, it's not a problem, buddy. You're a-okay.
Things are fine.
I'm a man for thighs, and I don't care who you are. If you're my friend, I'm going to tell that your thighs are okay.
Oh hell yeah, thighs are okay, right, Sam? Here, Sammy. Aw, hey baby. He's just waggling his
I
tail.
will literally say to y'all that literally my little friend group I have IRL, every single time we go out, no matter what the fuck I do, sit in the front seat or back seat, my thighs are getting touched.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm sitting here like, what did I do? And they're like, you have luxurious thighs, my guy. We're
Yeah.
gonna touch no matter what. I'm like, you know
Yeah,
what?
we're gonna touch no matter what.
I literally sat there, I was like, you know what? Fair.
Yeah.
I can't fight against it. So I just sat there, I was like, you know what? Fair enough.
Yeah, we have the skinniest friend sit in the middle, and even then our thighs are still touching.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Bro really out here be like, it is what it is.
It is what it
It is
is.
what it is.
It is.
It is what it is.
It's either my thighs are getting touched or my ass is getting slapped and gripped.
Oh my god.
There's who's slapping and gripping. Dang.
Oh, out of my
It's better than
I'm
a gripping
the one
and
with the
ripping.
thickest ass.
True.
Wait, I'll be
I'm the
right
one with the
back.
bum trump. All right.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Okay.
You know, I'll be throwing my around in a circle.
The Among Us, throw it around.
Yep.
Baghdad Dumpy.
Back that, don't be up.
I'll be throwing this shit around.
Hey Koda, he's looking at me. Hi. Hello. Hello, sweet baby. Why are you looking at me like that? He's got blinky eyes. He's like, you tell me I have a cute butt. You have a furry butt. There's a difference.
Hold on.
Homie really out here, down with the thickness.
Down with the thickness.
Okay, this is not the magical line.
She hit the flow. She hit the flow. Next thing you know, Shawty got low, 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 low.
Do we want to finish that song?
No.
Good. I don't know weekly's down on this card. Sucks.
Oh, well, Cupid's not here. Shiloh the shit.
It's crazy. I'm at the office right now. I'm trying to get some stuff done.
Oh, yeah?
Where is this?
I like how they're just standing there blinking. What's up, guys? I feel like it's going to take us forever to get to step 3.
What is Cupid doing right now? Seriously.
I just said she'd be right back.
Oh. I've heard of taking breaks, but damn.
Koda, what are you barking at? He went into the basement, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was shitting.
Those aren't barks, they're pink.
Alright, I am now back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Alright, so
And
did we
sorry?
read this part yet?
Yes, I can read it again though. It's a pretty color, kind of like my cast. The beautiful glittering pink did look a little bit like the wrap around his arm.
I wish they showed us the shells.
Yeah. Pink is a nice color.
I agree with you, Shiloh.
I also agree. Okay. Is it your favorite? Not really. What is? Maybe green or blue. It might be yellow. I love an undecided king.
So he likes green, blue, and yellow. Got it.
Yeah,
He can't
yeah.
decide.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, he's allowed to have more than one, but at the same time,
Oh, yeah.
pick a lane.
I mean, he's 8 years old.
Just say- Just say the 3, bro.
Yeah, I'm just like, my favorite colors are pink and blue, you know? Like pink and aqua, you know?
You sound so tsundere trying to pick his favorite colors this way.
Nah, he's just young.
Yeah, there he is. That's true.
Not everybody is built to be a tsundere.
Yeah. Oh, those are all cool.
I guess.
I guess.
He's just the typical I'm not impressed high school kid, the tsundere kid, but he's only 8 years old, so I can't say that.
He's really not tsundere. He's just not comfortable around strangers.
He's just a child.
He's just a child and not comfortable around strangers. It's not tsundere. It doesn't have anything to do with that.
I know, but like, it's just that like right now, it just seems like that. But he does change later on. I know.
He's just anxious.
And honestly, that is the mood.
Coda, leave him alone. And
What?
Ko says, I guess.
What's Coda doing?
He was bothering Sam.
Classic Coda.
Yeah. Awesome. Both of them smiled. Oh. Like usual, it didn't take long for Shiloh to get fidgety. Lizzie was his favorite. Without her around, Shiloh didn't seem to know what to do with himself. And Cove wasn't like your sister. He wasn't that much like you either. Is Lizzie coming back? Don't know. Aww.
He's so attached to my sister.
Yeah, he is. Where'd she go?
Way to leave a dude hanging.
I think she's at the beach. Probably.
Probably. Even I don't know where my sister is.
Yeah. Is she playing at her park? Cove's eyes lit up at the mention of the park, and he looked towards you. There's a park? Yep, but it's old.
Hopefully not rickety old.
Can you show me? I want to go. He started getting up before you had even answered. Even Shiloh jumped up beside him with excitement. In excitement. Really? You do too, right, Cupid? The park is fun. I like how you could just say no.
Straight up no.
Like, what 8-year-old doesn't like a park?
Right? Honestly, I loved the park as a kid.
Yeah, it's right by the beach, so there's lots of fun stuff to do and lots of sand. It has a jungle gym and a bunch of swings. That sounds like it could be cool. So, are we gonna go find Lizzie? I don't know. I never really wanted to see her. I just wanted to check the park out. And adrift without any direction, Shiloh finally turned to you. Okay. He perked up. Both boys wanted to go. It was only fair. After getting permission from your moms, the three of you were able to head out. It was a short walk to the park. Lizzie had convinced your moms that it was so short, she would always be allowed to walk there by herself. When you found her, she was hanging out on the jungle gym, swinging back and forth.
Hey, that's not too old of a park. That looks pretty fun.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice to me.
I would so go on like the little climbing monkey bars things and also the swings behind the oak. Like,
yeah, it's not like one of those really old parks with the pure metal steel slide that you would burn your thighs going down.
ouch! I hated that. I prefer the.
Oh, it was so painful.
Oh my god. Like the metal slides. Ouch! I'm so glad
Yeah.
they fixed those.
Yeah, those are so painful. The plastic ones are just staticky now.
Yeah, that's true. But at least you go down them easily and without burning yourself from the metal.
Yeah. Yup.
Whose idea was it to invent the metal slides? Someone tell me.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Lizzie. Koda, shush. Her face lit up when she saw you, her big brown eyes going wide. Cupid! Shiloh! Hi!
Oh, his cute little smile and the little blush. Oh, that's
He's so happy.
he is.
She dropped to the ground and landed with a soft thud in the sand. In a split second, Shiloh had abandoned you two and scrambled over to stand by her.
I gotta get back to work. I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, see ya!
I love how we both said that at the same time.
Yes. You were used to being left out when it was just the three of you, but now Cope was here. It was nice to have someone who stuck with you. Who's that?
Wait, this is my older sister? She's pretty, but also looks very, prideful and proud.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Oh, great. So she's a typical older sister with the typical older sister vibes. Cool.
Yes.
You want to know what gave it away? Her stance.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Facial expression. It gives me the pride older sister, like, yeah.
It's Cove. He's new. I remember. Hi, Cove. Welcome to my park. Nobody ever comes to play here, so this is where we get together.
So she calls it her park because nobody plays there but her. Cool.
Pretty much. She gestures widely with her arms as if to present the area to the newcomer. Without interrupting Lizzie's speech, Cove whispered in your ear, quiet enough that the others wouldn't overhear. I thought kids couldn't own places like parks or hills. See, he remembered what you said.
Oh my god.
You couldn't help but laugh a tiny bit.
He's also got that smug grin, like, yeah, I remember what you said.
Yeah. When Lizzie continued talking, you took the chance to kick off your shoes and wiggle your toes through the warm sand. Nice, huh? In this neighborhood, I'm the one who comes up with the ideas.
Oh, really now, dear sister? Not gonna lie, I love her earrings and her dress.
Yeah, I love the sunflower dress. You are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am. Who else could handle the job?
Oh my god, you're giving me like older sister vibes.
Exactly. She's the typical older sister.
I love how you read her lines.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
She's the oldest. By a lot. My mom said you're Cupid's age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so. I'm still the only one in this group with double digits.
Oh, is she like 10 or 11, maybe 12?
Yeah, she's 10.
Of course. No fair, she's older than me by 2 years.
Yep. What about other kids? Other kids? There aren't any. We're the only kids here, and Shiloh is just visiting from another place.
Ugh, okay. Gotta ban this dude. How do I...
You got it.
There we go. I don't like people who advertise in my chat.
Yeah. Just spam bots.
Ew.
Nasty.
Very nasty. Aww. No other kids in this small town? Damn, must be lonely. And Shiloh just visits on occasion? Dang.
Yeah. Not even tourists really bring their kids here. This is the land of ancients. Be careful that the oldies don't try to steal your youth. Oh.
Aww.
For a second, it looked like he might cry again.
he seemed to finally want new friends. Oh. I bet that, like, just to go to school, we have to go and drive an hour to the nearest town. Hopefully an hour.
Yeah.
So this is like a beach suburb village kind of thing.
Yeah. It's kind of like where older people usually go for a retirement.
Makes sense.
Because it's like a little safe haven away on the beach from civilization.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or not civilization, I mean like busy cities.
Once again, makes sense.
But something in his eyes shifted and he looked back at Lizzie. What kind of old people? Like moms and dads or grandparents? Grandparents who don't have kids. They hate kids.
I'm sure not all grandparents hate young kids. Like, some of them are nice.
Mm-hmm. Why? We haven't done anything. You interjected quickly, hoping Lizzie wouldn't take things too far. Cove sniffled, his forehead creasing with worry. Just a poor guy. Lizzie was staring Cove down, but Cove wasn't even looking at her anymore. He didn't seem to care that she was there. He went into his own head.
I have a mean older sister. She's a bully. She has mean jokes. Go easy on the new guy.
Yeah, right? She's not built for this.
Exactly, he's a shy boy. Give him head pats.
Only childs aren't ready for older sibling drama.
This Kaito popsicle mouse right here will be the hand that gives him head pats.
Yes.
Head pats. This is a head pat, you guys.
Yeah, pat his head. There. Don't overthink your worried green head. Shiloh was the next one to speak, completely unaware of the situation. I met Lizzie and Cupid in school. You'll see tons of kids there once summer is over.
Okay, yep. This is a small suburbs village-like town on the beach.
Yep. It really is.
There's a city with a school an hour away that we go to.
Mm-hmm.
And he's visiting from it.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to go to a new school. I don't want summer to end.
That was a mood for me when I was going to high school before I got, like, excited for it.
Yeah.
And then it became a mood again, going to a new high school because I'd be going there halfway through the year and I wouldn't have any friends for graduation that knew me. On top of that, I was going to an enemy school regarding sports.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would complicate things.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was all new to me.
Mm-hmm. Shiloh looked down to the dirt. He hasn't had much luck striking up conversations with Cove. I like summer vacation a lot, too. All the building tension in the air suddenly vanished when Lizzie laughed. At Shiloh's discomfort at how weird she thought Cove was, at something else entirely, you didn't really know, but she laughed, face scrunching up. Welcome to Sunset Bird Cove. Take a seat, put up your feet, and get used to it. Poor baby.
He's not impressed.
You offered him a small smile, and that at least looked to reassure him some. For the rest of the summer, Cove was always there. You saw him more often than Shiloh, and some days when he was in a bad mood or busy, you saw him. Oh, sorry, when she was in a bad mood or busy, you even saw him more than Lizzie. He became a staple of your everyday life, the way sun and lunch and the beach were. Looking back on it years later, you would realize that you'd had a tiny crush on him right away. And one that made you want to spend as much time with him as you did. Of course, that was only the start of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now we're in the moments. So you can choose to either go through all of them, or you could go through none of them, or you could go through only some of them, but this is all that you can do in step 1.
Girl, I'm going through all of them.
Yeah!
Which one should I do first?
It doesn't really matter which one do you do first, just do whatever one seems the most enticing to you.
Shopping.
Come back before it gets dark, alright, sport? The familiar voice drifted across the street, and you drew your attention away from the snail you'd been watching inch slowly across the pavement. Cove waited in front of his dad, pushing his green hair back off his face from where the breeze was blowing it over his glasses. He looked to be only paying a mild amount of attention as he was being handed a few slips of green paper. It reminded you of when you'd first met Mr. Holden, although he's probably not paying Cove to be friends with himself.
Of course not. That's spending allowance.
Mm-hmm. Cove's dad seemed to feel your gaze somehow, or maybe you made a noise, because a second later his eyes were on you. He waved you over with a smile. He looked happy to see you, but you still felt a little weird for getting caught. You've got to learn how to be more sneaky. You brushed your hands together to free them of sand, then jogged over to join the two, smiling at Cove first, and then his dad.
The smug grin on his face. I cannot get over it.
In turn, Cove shuffled his feet in place as you got closer. Cupid, hi.
How's it going?
Good to see you again. What excitement are you up to today, Cupid?
Nothing.
Stuff!
It's like I have nothing to do, so I'm just doing stuff.
You're doing stuff! You were looking at a snail, I think.
Yeah. It was an interesting snail.
Yeah. Oh, I found a really cool snail across the road. He was slimy with funny eyes and a nice shell. Mr. Holden grinned at your enthusiasm. After you finished answering the question, Mr. Holden's attention returned to Cove, who was preoccupied with folding the bills he had into a tiny rectangle. Sounds fun. You know, Cove was about to hit the stores by the beach. Why don't you go with him? Yeah, you can come. You immediately grinned at the idea. You hadn't been sure if you'd see Cove today, and now he was inviting you somewhere. This day couldn't get much better. Great, I'm sure you guys will have loads of fun. Mr. Holden reached into his pocket and pulled out a leather wallet filled with money. You found it odd, since your moms only ever seemed to have cards in theirs.
Yeah, not a lot of people have change or cash on them.
Yeah, it's a lot more cards these days.
It's rare to see that. Even I rarely have cash or change.
Mm-hmm. The only time I have cash is when I'm going to conventions or if I get paid with cash for babysitting or whatever.
Same, or like if I'm like doing Bottle Depot run or something and I get cash back for that.
Mm-hmm.
Did he just give me an allowance for shopping?
No.
Did he? Really? It seems like he's giving me some money too.
Kind of. He leaned in to pass a crisp 10 to Cove, giving him a wink and a whisper.
Oh no, he gave it to Cove. Okay. He's trying to get Cove to buy me something, isn't he?
Ding ding ding! You got it.
Good lord! Jesus, stop bribing kids with money! He knows kids so well! He's spoiling his son too! What kind of dad is this?
A fun dad.
No kidding! Oh my god, something tells me that's gonna be Ginger, the fun dad, and then I'm gonna be like the strict mom. Yeah, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
True.
Exactly.
Get something for your friend, too. Sure.
Is he blushing? In a
Yes.
Oh my god, that is so
A little
cute.
bit.
Oh.
A little bit. That's my boy. Cove's dad ruffled his son's hair as he was straightening back up, the bill in his hand still held out towards the green-haired boy. Take care. Cove accepted the bill after a second and slipped it into his pocket. Then with one last nod, he turned to his dad and started... With one last nod to his dad, he turned and started walking.
You want me to take over again?
Sure.
Alright. He followed after him, intrigued at the possibilities this outing might bring. Cove strayed towards the gentle tide creeping up the sand, and he fell into place beside him. It was a nice day. The sun was shining, and there weren't many clouds in the sky, though the wind coming off the ocean kept it from being too hot. He took in a deep breath, enjoying the scent of salt and ocean air. When he looked at Cove, he was dragging his feet through the sand a little, and he slowed down to wait for him. His eyes searched the ground intently. Cove startled a little at the sound of your voice and mumbled a sort of. If you see any, you can let me know. You can manage that. You dropped your view to the sand, walking carefully so you didn't step on any. You were good at finding shells. You had a lot of them at home and always found new ones whenever you visited the beach. The comforting sound of the waves filled the silence with a pleasant white noise, and you played a little game with yourself as you walked along, getting as close to the water as possible without getting wet. It resulted in you having to run up the sand quickly when a wave rushed in, more than a few times. And although Cove threw a few glances your way, he didn't say a word. I need a new sand pail. Yeah? What happened to your old one? Cove narrowed his eyes, seemed to think deeply for a second.
Oh.
It disappeared. What? Really? Cove ducked his head down, lacing his fingers behind his back. It didn't seem like he was going to continue, so you nudged his arm. How did that happen? Well, Cove opened his mouth, then shut it again, considering. Wait, did I double click that by mistake?
No, you can check by using the scroll wheel.
Okay, he said he took it to the beach one day. Also a scroll wheel? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. It backs up the text that you just went through.
Okay. Cove opened his mouth and shut it again, considering... Oh, wait, that's going back. Okay. When I got home, it wasn't anywhere. You left it there? Nope, it wasn't at the beach when I went back. Then you lost it. It disappeared.
So...
What about you? What do you do out here? What do you mean I don't come to the beach a lot? Am I collect shells?
You live on the beach.
Yeah! I live on the beach and I collect shells. I come out here a lot. You know, I like swimming.
Same.
Cove's lips curled up in a small smile. Me too. It occurred to you that you hadn't been swimming in a while. There's just so much to do before school started up again, and so little time. Once you reached the shopping area, the noise level grew exponentially. No longer just waves and footsteps, but the chatter of people enjoying the lovely summer day. The call of birds trying to find bits of food left behind, and lots of salespeople trying to get attention. I love the shopping district.
Same.
You sniffed the air as you walked beside Cove. You could still smell the ocean, but there were other scents now too. Pizza, pretzels, hot donuts. Are any of the hot donuts mini donuts?
I wish.
It was nice. The energy surrounding the area seemed to fill you, and there was a bounce in your step as you began looking at all the familiar sights. There were so many things to do, you didn't know where to begin. You looked at Cove, hoping he was just as excited as you were. Cove was glancing from one side of the street to the other with a look in his aquamarine eyes that you couldn't quite work out. What's that? Cove pointed to a large crowd of people, gathered near a few tables with large, colorful umbrellas blooming from their middles. You couldn't see past the adults who were blocking the way, but you knew there must be something worth seeing. Without another word, the two of you hurried over to see what all the commotion was about. Amazing Alexander! Feast your eyes on the amazing Alexander! In the center of the crowd was a man with a tall hat and a funny green coat that had 3 long tails. 3? Usually tailcoats only have 2. What?
True.
There's a little table next to him with a cloth hanging over it that read, "The Amazing Alexander" in glittery golden script. Why tell people his name if it's already on a sign? Cove hummed with understanding, then turned to walk away just as the Amazing Alexander began shuffling a deck of cards. I want to see the show. Cove glanced back at the man. He then briefly lifted his arms up off his sides before returning them to place. Okay. He may not be impressed, but at least he didn't ditch you. You grinned, waving for him to follow you as you raced back to stand in the crowd. This is a magician, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
With that, it began. The magic man pulled one card out of the deck, showing it to the curious onlookers. It was a 4 of diamonds. Watch closely. You did, squeezing through a few of the adult onlookers to get a better view. Suddenly the man snapped his fingers and the card just disappeared. Whoa! The Amazing Alexander, who had earned his title, turned his head and looked directly at you. He reached out with a kind smile. What's this behind your ear? Tell me, is it the card? This had to be going somewhere, and you needed to find out. You smelled like popcorn and candy when he stepped closer. It was great. Felt a tug, and then he pulled the 4 of diamonds out from behind your ear. I knew it. Classic. It's classic.
Yep.
What? You knew that it couldn't really have come from your ear, but you still didn't get how he'd done it. There was a light applause from the crowd, and the man gave a deep bow. This is for you. The magician plucked a pair of balloons from a clump of them and tied down to his table. Both were in the shape of a dolphin instead of being a normal circle. And one for your friend too. Thank you for being my assistant. Wow! Now you were really grateful he chose you. After that, he went to someone else in the crowd. Pick a card, any card. My uncle does that every time he visits. Not the balloons, the stuff with the cards. Cove spoke plainly while reaching over to take the dolphin that had been designated for him. You know what? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, why else would his dad just magically be sitting on my doorstep that one day?
Yep.
If so, he was lucky.
So true.
And the crowd started to clear some, and he noticed to the side there was a whole rack of brightly colored kaleidoscopes on display. It said kaleidoscopes. I'm picking one up because I love those things.
Same.
Yeah, and I also have everything else but a kaleidoscope now. I lost my other ones.
Yeah, I always pick the kaleidoscope too. That's my favorite one.
They're so cool, and how they make them so different, like with different like beads and stuff and different images. It's so cool. There's always going to be a different one to find. And the outer designs as well are so pretty for some of them. Like, they're just so much fun. Oh, Cope, check this out. You shifted your balloon string to the other hand so you could bring the mysterious tunnel to your eye. A whole palette of colors appeared right in front of you, spinning into all kinds of different shapes as you twisted the end of the tube. After a second, he set it back on the rack. Wait, what? Okay. Cove picked one up and looked through, twisting the tube at the end. After a second, he set it back on the rack, moving to the other side of the stall. He went under the awning, careful of his own floating dolphin, and you joined him. Cove blinked at you for a moment, and you wondered if you shouldn't have asked. You knew how much he missed that place. Not really. He nodded in understanding, looking over at the stalls nearby. Oh, look at the cute little keychains!
They're so cute.
Oh my god, I wish they were all real, because I want all of them, especially this one and this one. This one would make me want to sing the Baby Shark song. Baby Shark. While Cove looked at sandpills, you were drawn to a table with colorful keychains laid on it. They were sewn in the shape of sea creatures, and there was a plaque that read "Handmade" standing proudly in front. There were lots of different types. You saw a dolphin, a shark, a crab, a turtle. No, like the turtle, but the dolphin, but the turtle, but the dolphin, the turtle, but the dolphin. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for dolphin, since we already have dolphin balloons. Dolphin theme.
Yeah. I always pick that one.
Also, the dolphins are so cute. Look at their eyes and their smile.
They are so cute.
Your hand stopped on the dolphin, so similar to your balloon animal. It was made of a bright material that caught the sunlight when you picked it up. You remembered once seeing a pod of dolphins swimming out in the distance at the beach, jumping out of the water and splashing as they dived back in again. That was a great day. You were instantly enamored. Checking the price, though, your heart fell. $6. You didn't know much about money, but you thought that was a lot to spend on one thing. I mean, yeah.
As an 8-year-old, yeah.
As an 8-year-old, anything more than $5 is a lot to spend.
Yeah.
Unless it's like food. Like, we barely have $10 half the time. What are we gonna? So, but
Exactly.
But it's also handmade too, so it makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much.
You rarely had more than a $5 bill to your name.
Exactly.
Not me saying that ahead of time before reading it out. Though that changed the day you met Cove and his dad, you still had the $20 bill Mr. Holden gave to you hidden away in your room. It was a grand sum of money, but you couldn't spend something that was at home instead in your pocket. Yeah, why didn't I bring it with me? Maybe you'd have to ask your moms to bring it here again one day, now that you knew what you wanted. Is that what you want? Oh. Alright. Wait. It's $6. I didn't bring any money. Alright. It's fine. Are you sure? Ko took the keychain from your hands and that was that. He was holding a small yellow bucket for himself too. It's cool. You should get it. You beamed, excited at the idea of displaying the keychain somewhere in your room. It was nice of Ove's dad to let Cove buy something for you too. You had to remember to thank him the next time you saw him. After Cove paid, the two of you stepped out of the store side by side, your balloon dolphins knocking together and spiraling around the air. You watched Cove hold up his new pail to his face, examining it thoroughly. Hey, Cove. Yeah? Why is your dad always giving people money?
Oh my god.
No, I can't say that. Thanks for the keychain.
Yeah, I feel like that would make him sad or confused. He'd be like, "What?
What's my dad doing?
Is my dad being suspicious? Oh no."
Is he buying my friends? You're welcome. Cove looked further down the street where different food carts are lined up.
He looked so happy.
He did. He rested his non-cast arm over his stomach, and just as he did, yours let out a light growl. You hadn't eaten since breakfast, and after all of this wandering around, you were definitely ready for some lunch. Let's get some food. Yeah. You two wandered around a short while, looking at all the delicacies that were available. Everything looked delicious, and as the different smells, both sweet and salty, wafted over to you, your stomach growled even louder. After passing up hot dogs, snow cones, ice cream, and pizza, you both agreed on pretzels. I love giant pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, the giant pretzels are real pretzels. The pretzels that you buy in chip bags are fake.
Ah.
And I think they were made in Germany, too? I can't remember. I have to do my research on it. Oh my god, there's like a giant pretzel store in the mall nearby me, and I don't want giant pretzels.
Yeah, I love the cinnamon pretzels. They're so good.
So do I. I also love the seasoned ones too, and like the extra cheese ones. Oh my god.
Ooh, yeah.
something sweet and cinnamony. Oh my god. Speaking of the cinnamon ones.
You got the best flavor.
He did. And you got a plain one, got one with cheese. Oh my god. This game knows me so well. Got one with cheese. You licked your lips hungrily as the vendor handed your pretzel over, ready to take a big bite. It was covered in gooey melted cheese, just the way you liked it. It seemed odd to get a dessert pretzel before eating normal food. You found an empty table close enough to the beach that the grit of the sand made terrible noises when you dragged the chairs out to sit down.
Yup.
These balloons are gonna make it hard to eat. Cove placed his bucket on the table as he stared at his still balled up hand that was wrapped around the string. You opened your mouth to agree before an idea hit you. I know. After carefully placing your pretzel somewhere it wouldn't get sandy, you tugged the balloon dolphin out of Cove's hand and tied it in a delicate bow around his wrist. Oh! Cove bounced his arm up and down in place, testing the stability of your knot. After watching this balloon jostle around but remain attached, he smiled satisfied. There, now do mine. He repeated the ritual. Cove struggled somewhat with the cast restricting his fingers on one hand and a string already tangled around the other. But the action made you feel strangely happy. You couldn't look him in the eyes. Got it.
Aww.
So cute. The two of you spent a moment admiring your handiwork. Both hands now free to allow...
Enjin jump scare again.
Oh! Right in the middle of me reading! Hello, Enjin. Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
The two of you spent a moment admiring your handiwork. Both hands now free to allow easy punching on your pretzels. Okay, tomorrow I'm buying a freaking pretzel. And I paid. You bit into the doughy treat, savoring the taste on your tongue with a smile as you looked out over the ocean. After a time, you finished your pretzel. You were done before Cove. It was boring not having anything to do. You pulled on the string of your balloon to bring it down to your level. Then you held the dolphin in your hands, manipulating it to make it look like it was jumping through the air. If you turned to face towards the beach, it almost looked like it was swimming in the waves like a real dolphin. A laugh came from your side. When you glanced back at Cove, he had left the remaining part of his pretzel in the wrapper and he was gripping his dolphin too.
That is the second Enjin jump scare today.
Yes.
You know what? This one is the coolest dancer. Mine's name is Merryweather. He's a prince of dolphins.
Oh yeah.
Yours are crowd.
You know, I would play this. You know what's funny? Was that I was about to be my chaotic self and play a sound on my stream deck, but I forgot you're streaming, so I didn't do it. I didn't want you to get copyrighted or anything like that.
Yeah,
or
you'd
muted
scare
stream.
me more. You'd scare me more if you did that.
That's why I didn't do it.
Much appreciated.
Shocking. QupidHart pees on stream.
No! I feel like you saw that one post and you're not gonna let me live that down, are you?
You know, I'm feeling very Batsu today. I might stream tonight.
Fair enough.
You know, I have an idea. You know how people play Pokemon, right? And they do the Nuzlocke?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on Cobblemon. I'm gonna do that.
Fair enough.
But the thing is, the sad thing about that, there's no one in my chat to tell me otherwise. So I won't be able to know what to Nuzblock or not.
I wouldn't even know what to say, so can't help you
You're
there.
hardly in my chat anyways. You're hardly in my chat anyways. I don't even think Pink has seen my chat or my channel yet either.
No, I haven't.
As your chat doesn't know, Cupid, I'm Enjin, one of the gen mates. I'm also known for the fan service in the group.
This is
Or jump scares.
I'll follow you. There, now I follow you.
Hell yeah. On the road to 200.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah, slowly. What was your joke of the group?
I don't know. I'm just a stereotypical one. I'm a bit of everything.
That's fair. We have Phoenix as the not VTuber yet. We have me as the fan service.
Dawn is my twin.
Why did I do that? Why did I put holy water on my hand? Oh yeah, I was gonna fight a demon.
Null is just a vampire, and I'm just the stereotypical one who's
Psycho
a little
nurse.
bit of everything. Yeah, but
You're
I'm
the
not-
psycho nurse. Psycho nurse just afraid of blood. I don't know.
I'm a psycho nurse.
Psycho nurse
Who's not
afraid of
actually a
needles.
psycho nurse. Yeah, I'm a psycho
That's your
nurse
running
afraid of
joke right there.
needles.
You're a psycho nurse that's not actually a psycho nurse. There you go.
Or in other words,
Coda's crumbling.
I'm the stereotypical one who's a bit of everything, and that's just the cliche VTuber with the dramatic lore, but it's nothing like my lore.
Hey, I'm nothing like my lore either. Alright?
Yeah, but you're the fan service one. Shut up.
Like, guys, I'm actually afraid of needles. Help.
Guys, not to alarm you. I'm kind of afraid of needles. You're a fucking nurse. What do you mean? I hate needles. How are you a nurse?
It's because the needle's not going inside me, it's going in someone else.
Still, why are you afraid of needles? It's just starts giving you a hard time. Why are you still afraid of needles if you're a nurse?
You look at needles going into skin.
I just told you the reason why.
Just like, come on now. Me over here, that's just a fucking whole breed of what the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a cosmic dragon pyrocat. There's a whole mixture of what the fuck. I mean, at least it wasn't like my old lore where I was a dragon foxwolf. This is a triple hybrid.
Ah.
Yeah. Blonde. I was a blonde.
Oh, blondes have more fun.
I was a blonde. Sitting there. Being chaotic as hell. Being dumb on purpose. Just kidding. Most of the time it was just me being dumb because I am dumb.
Felt.
Like, I was capable of fixing everything else, and then when it came to me trying to yap about something, I'm like, oh.
Huh?
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 The only time I didn't yap about, or I started actually having a whole yapping section, is literally me talking to... Trust me, I'm not an alcoholic. But when it comes to tavern talking about alcohol and drinks and mixing and food and stuff like that, I'm for some odd reason capable of going on centuries about talking about stuff like that for some odd reason. But now I have to change it since I'm no longer a tavern owner. I'm a Neko Cafe owner.
Oh, yes.
New engine lore?
No.
Anyway.
Hey, kiss Koda. Oh, he grumbles.
Is he okay?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He likes to grumble when you give him kisses sometimes.
I see. He wears a crown
He's-
of seaweed, and all of his friends are merfolk. Every now and then, he'll make friends with a kid and let them ride on his back. He sighed, wishing he could meet a real dolphin like Merryweather. Fun fact, you actually can, ride dolphins' backs and also give them kisses and pet them at aquariums.
Yeah.
My aunt, she went to an aquarium on a trip at this beach once, and she got to do all of that, and I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I went. I don't remember if it was the aquarium at San Diego, or I think it was the aquarium at San Diego, but I think they had swimming with dolphins, and I did swim with dolphins one time.
What's it like holding onto their little fin and swimming on their back with them?
Yeah, it was a lot of years ago, though. I don't really remember much of it.
It was fun though, right?
Oh, so fun. You go so fast. Oh, God, that's so grumpy.
They're like such smart and kind creatures.
They are so smart.
What's yours? Poe considered the question, placing the balloon against the table and resting his free arms across it in contemplation. It's... The lad popped, the dolphin exploded into ribbons. Oops. Oh no. For a second, all Cove did was gape in shock like you. Then his cheek puffed up, squinting his eyes, and you saw tears start to glisten.
Poor guy.
But now's not the time for a joke. I'm giving him my balloon since he bought me something. Don't cry. Quickly pulled the knot around your wrist loose and passed your balloon over to Cove. It wasn't the same color, but you hoped Cove would accept it anyway. Here, you can have this one. Cove sniffled, a lone tear running down his cheek. No, I don't want to take yours from you. Then we're sharing it. It's your turn to hold it. Really? Yeah, it's okay. Cove accepted the balloon delicately, probably to make sure this one didn't pop like the other. Thanks, Cupid. Seeing him like that felt much better than keeping the dolphin for yourself.
I agree.
Same. Also, is Enjin still here?
I think so, just muted, or he's deafened right now.
Oh, makes sense. The passing of Cove's balloon was the last major event of your adventure. In the end, the two of you headed back late that afternoon. You separated on the beach, and while Cove went straight home with his brand new sand pail in hand, you decided to sit for a while. You watched the waves and the sunset fiddling with your new keychain. Another summer day was drawing to a close. It had been great going around with Cove. You hoped to do it again, but next time, you wish nothing would happen to make him cry. Oh, that's so sweet.
Precious baby.
Agreed.
He has very strong emotions. I feel him.
He does. Okay, at some point I'm gonna buy the DLC because Library, Ghost, Barbecue, Runaway, Sleepover. Also, Ghost. No!
Yeah, those ones are fun.
And then Summer and No, I don't want summer to end.
Well, that's okay, because there's step 1, 2, and 3, and then there's the after story.
Fair enough.
So you do have lots of stories to go through with Cove still. And so there's the DLC where you unlock more moments in all the steps, but then there's also DLCs where with other dateable guys.
Oh, interesting.
You haven't met them in the story yet, but you will in later steps.
Fair enough. Okay, I'll do this one. It was another scorching summer day, the kind where no sooner had you finished one cup of water, you were already filling it up again. That's me.
Heat wave.
Yeah, that's me right now. It's so bad. We have smoke right now. Like, it's just cloudy
Yeah.
and smoky.
Yeah, we don't have air conditioning, so we have to have the windows and doors open to cool it off in the house. But it's been so smoky, so we can't even have the windows and doors open because it stinks up the whole house.
Bruh.
And of course, Mom has asthma, so fun.
That's even worse.
That's how it is in Canada. We have summer, which is heat waves and smoke, and then fall, which is pumpkin spice and construction.
Hold on, wait. I zoned out. What? For some reason, I heard something like pumpkin spice. What?
I said summer in Canada is heat waves and smoke, and autumn is pumpkin spice and construction.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That is so true.
Oh, a big Sam stretch. I know, right? It's just pumpkin spice and construction.
Everyone else had something on, so that afternoon it was just you and Shiloh. This didn't happen much, especially since Cove had arrived. Without Lizzie around, Shiloh looked to you for all the answers. It made you feel... I don't know, should I be frustrated because I'm not used to this?
I don't know, it's up to you. I'd say look at it from the way is if a kid is in their why phase and they're asking you why for everything, how would it make you feel?
Oh boy, I don't have all the answers. I'm not as knowledgeable as my older sister. I'm 8 years old. If a kid is asking me everything, I'd be frustrated.
Yeah.
It's
It's like, I don't know much more than you do, dude.
He was always wanting to hear what you thought instead of giving his own opinion, and expected you to come up with the plans. It was hard work, especially for such a hot day. Yup. Get me out of that nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
You drained yet another drink and frowned at the empty vessel. Your thirst is gone, but you still crave something icy, cold, and refreshing. Something sweet, something like popsicle. You wanted something fruity and brightly colored. There was nothing like that to be found at home. You knew that without needing to look. Your moms didn't keep sweets in the house.
Ooh, what's your favorite flavor of popsicle?
Oh, you're like, okay. Alright, for the popsicles, I love the creamsicle ones. And
Ooh, yes.
my favorite one would be the blue raspberry one.
Oh, yeah, I love blue raspberry and cherry are always the flavors I go for.
Yeah,
Creamsicle is really good too, though.
it is.
Also, I don't know what pink flavor is, but I like pink flavor. I think it's trying to be like strawberry, maybe.
Maybe strawberry or pink lemonade.
Yeah, I think it's usually strawberry, but it's hard to tell. It just tastes pink. they're so artificially flavored. Even sometimes sometimes ones that are cherry flavored just taste like cough medicine, and I'm like, I can't have this.
I mean, like, lime popsicles and freezies taste like green apple to me for some reason. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, at first I think it's green apple, then I look and it's like, it's lime. I'm like, what? This is not lime.
Yeah, I know my favorite flavor of Frosty or Freezy, or not Frosty, Freezy is cream soda, so the white ones.
I also love cream soda.
So good.
Great, I need to get more because of this heat. The heat has got me like drinking a bunch of water and juice and buying ice cream and freezies constantly just to stay cool. And
Yeah, I got my ice cold water.
And also my windows never close and my fan is always on 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm so hot.
It's so hot.
Outside, there were plenty of places where such goodies could be obtained, but there were shops and demanded payment in exchange for their products. As much as he really wanted that treat, it wasn't going to happen. What's wrong? I want a popsicle. Shiloh, who had been draped over the sofa, perked up. That sounds good. We don't have any here and I don't have any money. What happened to my $20 bill?
I think they forgot about it.
Oh, let me check if I have any. Shiloh rummaged in his backpack and proudly produced an assortment of coins plus one stray button. You set the
button.
You set the button aside and counted the coins in neat piles. It's not enough. I'm sorry. Wait, no. Sorry. We'll need to find some more. Okay. Two of you lifted couch cushions, stuck tiny hands down deep crevices in the sofa and under furniture, and scoured the back of drawers. Most of what you found was useless or gross, bent paper clips, fluffy wisps of dust, or sandy crumbs, but every so often one of you would strike silver or bronze and add it to the growing pile of coins. Your mind wandered to the $20 bill you tucked away in your room. It was enough for you and Shiloh to get whatever you wanted and more. But you didn't take it out. That was too special to hand over so freely.
Ah, so they didn't forget about it.
I'm saving that up.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Saving it up for something else. Not handing it over freely and using it for something so small and frivolous. Like, no, I could get something bigger and better with it.
Exactly.
If I forget about that long enough and keep it in my piggy bank, who knows? I could, when I get older, I could get a brand new PlayStation or an Xbox.
Yeah. Just add it to the piles of money to buy a PlayStation or Xbox.
Exactly. Besides, Shiloh would be curious about where it came from and might even mention your wealth to Lizzie. The exchange had been a secret. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. You don't want Big Sister to know about your large sum of money, and she'll be like, that's not fair!
And then she'll try to take it from me, or beg me to get her something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty and disheveled from checking every room and squinting into every tiny nook, the two of you finished pulling your find. Shiloh held his breath as he counted the coins once again. $2.53 and 2 buttons. You didn't know when the second button had decided to join the party, but you were too pleased with your successful haul to throw it out. Is that enough? You figured he knew the answer without looking to you for confirmation. The thrill of your success and the reward that would follow canceled out any other feelings you might have had about that. Yeah, you can now afford something at the shops, just one thing, but that wasn't infinitely better than none. Shiloh upped his hands. Yay!
Hooray!
The two of you dashed outside, the promise of sugar, buoyed you onto your destination, where breathless but happy you stared at the overwhelming number of options. You knew what you wanted.
Yeah, the expression of buoyed. So you know how buoys are little floating things that float in the water and they bounce around. So it's basically like you're bouncing around in excitement.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I got you.
You knew what you wanted, but it wasn't just you who had contributed to the funds to get the treat. You seemed to notice your pause. Aren't you getting a popsicle? Shiloh asked as though he was entirely separate from the decision, rather than someone with a stake in the outcome. Do you mind? Shiloh cocked his head to the side. It was your idea, you should choose.
Sam.
No, what? If it's just one thing that we both are sharing, we are both going to get something we want.
Right? It's like we both found the money, and you were the one who gave the beginning money, so you should just get something too, my dude.
Exactly. It wasn't fair for you to be the only one to decide when he'd been a main factor in making this happen. Some of the money came directly from his backpack. What do you like? All of them. They're so good. You pressed further. But what do you really like? Popsicles or ice creams? Which is your favorite? Oh, it's so hard to pick. I don't know. Prester, you cut to the heart of the matter. You want me to choose? Yeah. And that was that. You got the dessert you wanted originally and hoped Shiloh would actually like it too. Finally, the reward for all your hard work was in your hands. You sucked on the fruity popsicle you brought. The icy treat cooled you down perfectly, and the zesty flavor was refreshing. You held it out to Shiloh so he could take a turn. He shook his head. You can finish it. Oh, he's too sweet of a child. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got such a cute little voice too.
Protect this wee Babin. We had to protect him.
Protect the Bob.
Yes. You didn't want any after everything you did to help get it? That was weird. No, I want to try to include him. Even if Shiloh said it was okay, every story you'd ever seen on TV or read in a book, so that sharing was caring, you stood your ground even as the treat started to trickle dangerously towards your fingers. It's only fair that you have some, we both bought it. But you want it more than I do, and getting to play was a lot of fun already. So you can have it, that's more fair. Oh. You held it out to him. I want you to have some even more than I want to finish it. So eat your part. Relenting, Shiloh took the treat and gave it a taste. His eyes lit up. It's really good, thank you. You smiled, pleased with your good deed. You picked the best one. Did you mean that? Shiloh was always nice, no matter what happened. Even if he hated it, you knew he wouldn't say so. Maybe he thought it was gross, and that's the real reason why he didn't want to take some. You had no idea. You studied him as he ate a little more. He had every appearance of enjoying himself. Still weird. The two of you began to head back home as he ate. You walked side by side on the shore in silence, but your thoughts kept drifting to the boy beside you. Why didn't he speak up for himself? It was almost as if Shiloh didn't know how to say what he felt or was too afraid to. No, he needs to be confronted about this, because, like, I need to know, why is he so nice? Shiloh opened his eyes wide, seemingly caught off guard by the blunt question. Yeah, I think so. He says that, but friends should be able to talk to each other without being scared. If Shiloh wouldn't do that, were you even really friends at all? He rubbed his hands together nervously over your non-reaction. I'm sorry. You weren't sure how sorry he could be without knowing what he's even apologizing for. But you shook your head. You didn't do anything. It was true. Shiloh hadn't done something mean. He'd gone out of his way to make you happy. That didn't seem like it should be a bad thing. Yet it bothered you. I just don't know if you like me. It's like it doesn't matter what I do, you're gonna act the same. I could be anybody and you wouldn't care. No, I like you. I really, really like you, Cupid. I want to be friends. Okay. You smiled hesitantly at him and his fidgeting ceased. Even though you weren't sure if you believed him, this was only making things worse. You decided that maybe there were all types of friends. If Shiloh wasn't able to do things differently, this would have to be alright. Shiloh made you unsure about setting a label on the experience of spending the afternoon with just him. There had been good times and there had been confusing ones. You were positive of one thing, at least. The treat was delicious and that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Oh god, my throat is getting sore.
We can swap again if you need.
Please, that would be great.
Yeah, for sure. The sun was low on the horizon, and you returned to your neighborhood. There you spotted two very familiars up ahead, Lizzie and Cove. You opened your mouth to make your presence known to them, just as you saw the tears on Cove's face.
Oh no, why is our boy crying?
You walked straight over, Shiloh at your heels. Oh no, look at his sad face.
No, it's so sad. It's so adorable too, but like, oh,
The poor baby.
agreed.
Once there, you... Without a time machine, the only way you were going to find out was by asking the witnesses. Lizzie might have done something, but she could have been in the wrong place at the wrong time, or even come to Cove's aid. You wanted to hear the story. Cove, what happened? Cupid, I got yelled at. He took a deep, steadying breath. Some grandparents got mad at me. Oh, I'm sorry. Lizzie jerked her head in the direction of a nearby house. Your heart sunk. You knew exactly what had happened.
He seems mad at those people.
Mm-hmm. Every year, the same mean old couple rented out that condo for the summer. You, Lizzie, and Shiloh knew to stay away from them, but Cove couldn't have.
I mean, of course he couldn't. He still knew.
Yeah, nobody's told him about all the mean grandparents' houses to stay away from. They're like that with everyone. Even your mom struggled to find anything nice to say about them, but the elderly pair particularly took offense to kids. It didn't matter if they were really nice like Cove.
Even a good, well-behaved and nice child like Cove? How dare they make him cry like that by being so mean?
Yeah, he's like I didn't do anything. What happened?
He doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, Lizzie said.
Oh wait, you read that already.
Yeah. Lizzie drew herself up at that. She looked pointedly in your direction. Uh-huh, I was helping. That's cool. Is there anything I can do? No, I'm just gonna stay away. Or you could teach them a lesson.
Oh my god, don't listen to her. Not all her ideas are the best, even if she's the only one with ideas.
There was a devilish glint in her eyes.
Yeah, this is not a good idea. This is definitely not a good idea.
What? You should ding-dong ditch them. Go ring the doorbell and run. It'll be great because they're so slow. They'll never catch you. That's dumb. I don't want to go near them ever again.
Good Cove. I am so proud of you for realizing how dumb that is and wanting to stay away from them. Please don't listen to my sister. Please, I beg of you.
Yes, good Cove, good Cove.
We're just saying that because you're a chicken.
I love that she has the whole voice line for that one.
Same. Guess I don't have to read that, but Jesus, I hate her.
Sibling lore.
Why am I in a adopted relationship with her? How am I related to this girl? She is not my sister. Can we disown her? Mom, send her back to the orphanage now. You should have just taken me, not her.
That's so funny. It's like those funny memes where they're like, look, sister, I found a picture of you. And it's a picture of like a rat.
Well, that's definitely gonna be me to her.
Or yeah, our parents found you in the dumpster when you were a baby. It's like, oh my goodness, what a burn.
I mean, that would probably explain why she's so terrible in the first place, to be found in a dumpster.
Those memes are so funny. There's a lot more of those. They always crack me up.
Oh my god, I sound like an actual younger sister who hates her older sister for being
Yeah.
Oh my god. The sibling rivalry is real, you guys.
Yeah, it's such a sibling thing to hate each other every now and again. Cove glared, but didn't take the bait. Lizzie turned to you. You're not a chicken, are you?
I'd rather just avoid them.
You looked at the house. Behind those closed doors lurked two beings, rich in the years but poor in patience. Maybe they deserved retaliation. Maybe they didn't. But that punishment wouldn't be coming from you.
Exactly. It's like, I'm not like my sister. She can call me a chicken all she wants.
Exactly. It was safer to stay away from them, and you didn't want to give them the opportunity to make Cove sad again. I'm not doing it either. Another chicken for the coop. This is a hen house now.
I may be just an 8-year-old at this point of the game, but I know some strong words thanks to our parents accidentally swearing, so no offense to her, but what a bitch.
I'm just gonna quickly swap to my AirPods so I can charge my phone. Hopefully for some reason my microphone on my AirPods wasn't working yesterday, so we'll see if it fixed itself or not.
Hopefully it works.
They're connected. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. Oh wait, no, they're not connected. They're connected, that's why. AirPods. Why do you say you're connected but you're not? Alright, are they working now? Okay.
Well, all I know is that I can hear you, so...
Okay, sweet, they're working. Oh my gosh, hold on. my gosh. They are so angry right now.
Why are they so angry?
Because my mom just got home, so they're all upsetty now. I'll mute myself real quick and I'll grab my laptop and bring it back to my room.
Okay.
Alright. Koda, get out of here.
Welcome back.
Thanks. If we're chickens, you're a lizard, Lizzie.
Oh.
Oh, that bird.
Yeah. I mean, she is a lizard.
Lizzie the lizard.
She's like an evil, cold-blooded reptile. Just for her personality and the way she's like bullying us.
Yeah.
She thinks because she's the oldest that she can do whatever she wants and have us do whatever she wants us to do.
Yeah.
I'm not giving in to my evil sister.
That's so funny.
She's like the evil.
The evil sibling.
Yeah, she's like the evil stepsister from hell.
Oh my god. Nah, I don't think she's that bad.
Okay, then she's just the evil sister.
The big sister.
Yup.
She wagged her tongue at his face. Still better than a bird brain. Chick, chick, chicken! The condo door opened, revealing one of the two culprits. The old man's wizened face was set in a scowl, which was to say he looked exactly like the way, like he always did when you saw him. Maybe that was his normal face. What are you doing? What are you kids doing loitering outside my house?
This is giving me Nevercracker vibes from like Monster House. Like, get
So
off
true.
my lawn!
Or maybe he was just always in a terrible mood.
Once again, Nevercracker.
So true. Nothing. Nothing. He repeated the word as if it was the greatest crime anyone could commit. Nothing good, more like get lost. It wasn't as if he owned the space outside the house, but Cove's eyes, still red from his earlier tears, were wide, and you thought it would be the best to heed the old man's command.
Yeah, no one's bullying my boy.
Yeah. Lizzie took off, with Shiloh immediately trailing after her without so much as a glance back in your direction. So much for your friendship. You waved your arms at Cove, summoning him to follow you, and ran after Lizzie. The old man's hollers propelled you all the way from the street to the sanctity of the hill. Only once were you safe did you notice the stitch in your chest and the ache in your legs. You flopped down, the blades of grass tickling your face. Lizzie, who had taken the lead in the end, was already lazing on the ground. The four of you took a moment to catch your breath and enjoy the feeling of cool grass against your skin. Hey, Cove! Cove lifted his head. I told you there were mean grandparents around here. Cove rolled his eyes, then decided it wasn't dismissive enough and rolled his whole body away from your sister. Lizzie chose to ignore his response and started chatting to Shiloh, who eagerly joined in the conversation. In the back of your mind, you knew you'd always be second fiddle again to Shiloh once Lizzie came around. It always went like that.
Yeah, and it was fine.
Shiloh could prefer Lizzie as much as he wanted to. There were other things to attend to anyway. Like him.
Exactly.
You wriggled closer to Cove. He had calmed down for the most part and was inspecting a flower. His fingers pinched the stem and tilted the white petals toward him.
Cove is best boy.
He is best boy.
God, I'm like starting well sick and you can hear the congestion and probably me blowing my nose right now. Could even hear my coughs.
For free?
Sick ASMR? At least it hasn't gotten worse yet. I don't want to jinx
Yet.
it. Watch as it gets worse and my eyes are watering more, my nose is more congested every day, and then all of a sudden I lose my voice.
Oh no. Well, hopefully it doesn't get that much worse.
Exactly. I hope the same thing too, especially for tomorrow. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Oh my god. Could you imagine coughing in the dentist's face?
Oh my god, I feel so bad. I need to cough. And I need
I'm sure they deal with worse.
I'm sure they do as well.
That's a poppy. Cove glanced at you in acknowledgement, then back to the flower. And the type of poppies in this hill have the name white linen poppy, Mom told me. He quirked a smile.
His smile's so cute.
Yeah, that's funny. He ran a finger around the edge of the petals. It doesn't feel like cloth. You need a lot of them to make anything. He nodded and released the delicate plant. Evaluation complete. This is my favorite kind of flower, but I didn't know what it was called. Thanks.
Oh my god, there's more options! What the?
Yeah, so you can put whatever your favorite type of flower is, and if the option isn't there, then you can type in your own.
What the hecky? Okay. They don't have my favorite one. Would Lily be 1L or 2L?
One L, just Lily.
Thank you. Oh, it says don't capitalize or pluralize the word. Okay.
I think it probably, yeah, because I don't think it needs to be capitalized. Yeah, I love tiger lilies. A tiger lily, huh? Neat.
Tiger lilies are so pretty. I love them. One of my favorite flowers.
Same. Hibiscus are my number one, and then tiger lilies are number two.
Nice.
Thanks. You moved onto your back with a small smile and looked at the darkening sky. The blanket of clouds reminded you of a thick throw you curled under on cold, rainy days. You wondered if the clouds would be as soft. They lazily floated on by, splitting from each other, merging and morphing into new shapes.
Cloud shapes, how boring.
I saw cloud shapes.
Wait, let's reference the shopping day.
Yes. You saw a dolphin leaping through the sky. You nudged Cove and pointed to it. Look, a dolphin! Cove joined you in gazing skywards.
I love how his eyes opened up and started blinking at that.
Mm-hmm. I love the CGs in this game. They're so cute. Yeah, I see it. Really? No, but I like dolphins. Hey. He chuckled at your reaction.
That was a beautiful night sky. And back to my rotten sister.
All the sun's light faded from the sky, and the moon rose higher. Lizzie got to her feet, dousing strands of grass from her bare legs, and surveyed her surroundings.
Okay, yeah, I hate looking at her face. She's the rotten older sister. Like, just look at that smug, evil smile. I mean, she's got great style, but I don't want to be anything like her when I get older.
The ocean, visible from the crest of the hill, beckoned with every sweep of the tide. Let's go to the beach!
At this time of night?
At this time? Girl.
She's just asking for
Argument. You know, right? There was no argument from the other two. Shiloh was still Shiloh, and Cove would never say no to going to the shore. He was a child of the sea. You...
Well, if everyone wants to go, then I guess I'll go. Yeah, we're too tired to argue.
It had been a long, hot day. You weren't bothered about going there, but you would rather do that than make a scene. You stepped onto the sand for the second time that day, but it felt different at night. The beach was nearly quiet at this hour. Abandoned sandcastles and footsteps in the sand, too big to belong to any of you, were the only indication of how busy it had been in the hours early, or been only hours earlier. The four of you kicked shoes off and removed socks and walked along the water's edge. The waves tickled your feet. We missed a one.
Oh.
I wonder what would happen if you tried to take a bath in the ocean with shampoo and everything.
Okay, great. Now I'm curious about that too. Just of course, use your bathing suit too. But then, yeah, you probably come out smelling like the sea along with like your shampoo.
Yeah, honestly, you wouldn't get very clean because you'd still be covered in salt water, and salt water makes you sticky.
Yeah.
That would be bad for the fish.
Oh, definitely.
My sweet baby. He's so funny.
Jeez.
I didn't say anyone would do it. Jeez, you don't have to be so serious about everything. You're the one who asked what would happen. That is what would happen. It hurt the fishes.
Also, he wouldn't be so serious if you weren't always so serious. Or me with your jokes.
I like bubble baths at home. They're a lot of fun. Me too. Bubble baths are luxurious. You'd never heard Lizzie use that word before. Mommy loves to have bubbles in her bath. She'll turn the lights off and have candles. I'm gonna do that next time.
Just keep the candles out of reach, though, so you don't accidentally burn anything or snuff out the candles.
Yeah, I always get worried that their shower curtain would catch on fire.
There's a reason why I don't even read books in the bath anymore.
I know someone who dropped their book in the bath and they had to try to dry it off with a hairdryer.
Hi, now you know a second person who did that.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
So you know how Disney would have like children's picture books or novels of some of their movies?
Yep.
I collected those, so I had like a Bolt novel from the movie, and also a few golden picture books from Disney. I was reading one of them in the tub during a bath.
Mhm.
I actually dropped the book into the tub.
Oh no. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so now I just stick with bath toys for entertainment and bubbles.
Yeah, it was my mom who dropped her book in the bath, and it was like a full novel book. It's still in the basement, and you can tell that it has been dropped in the water. It's so water damaged.
Yeah, I understand
It's
that.
so funny though. Hey, when's your mom coming to pick you up anyway? Not for a while. She's busy. What about your dad? How come you never talk about him? Nobody does. Don't you know when you're not supposed to ask something like that? Why would somebody want to talk about something they've never talked about? You kept your eyes on the ground, watching your toes get swallowed by waves. Even if Shiloh never seemed upset when this topic came up, it made you feel awkward just for having both of your moms. It's okay. I'm like Lizzie and Cupid. I don't have a dad. But I don't have two moms. I just have one. She's really great.
Hey, Cove has a new friend to relate to.
Oh, sorry. I only have one now, too. My mom isn't here. She's back home. It's just my dad with me.
Sorry.
Aw, I never had a dad or anything, so I don't feel bad. It's really sad that your mom is gone. Cove nodded.
No, that's not a time for a joke.
That's such a bad joke, too.
What? Let's do that.
Yeah. Cove couldn't muster a response. You don't think he truly disagreed, though. The silence broke with a splash as Lizzie kicked in your direction. Cold water and sodden sand splattered against your legs. Lizzie giggled, foot still outstretched from the kick. Cove joined in, striking the incoming waves to make a splash of his own. Shiloh scurried out of Cove's spray zone with a grin. You used your foot to smack the water pooling around you, sending an arc of sea foam flying back onto your sister. You laughed as she spluttered, some of the salty seawater having landed in her mouth. She spat it out.
Ew. Oh, that's not fun at all.
Yeah. Yuck. Lizzie chased you, intent on revenge. You dashed up and down the coast, taking it in turns to be the predator and the prey, as well as joining forces to take down Shiloh or Cove. Alliances were silently forged and wordlessly broken. Everything was fair game in war. Ah! Shiloh's brief exclamation was drowned out by the biggest splash yet, causing him to fall face first into the ground. That would have been bad enough without the wave that followed, cascading over his prone body. Oh no, I can imagine it.
As can I.
Shiloh sat up, shaking his head like a dog coming in from the rain. As you all hurried over to check on him, his hair was plastered to his head, and his soaked clothes clung.
You know, this is me every time I go to a wave pool.
Yeah, so true. Getting absolutely just drowned by the waves.
If there was any part of him that was still dry, you couldn't see it.
You poor guy.
Aw.
That was crazy. Are you okay? Yeah, my foot got stuck and I fell over. Way to go, Shiloh, you Dumbo.
Oh my god, why is she so mean?
Shiloh didn't take your outstretched hand. After a moment, you dropped it. Lizzie was too busy snickering to notice and held her hand out to Shiloh too. He reached over and took it. Slowly, he started to pull himself from the ground. Then he slipped on the slick sand, dragging him and Lizzie down just in time for another wave to hit. The water rolled over them.
Hi! The universe decided to get revenge on her.
Yup.
Sorry.
Sorry. What were the odds of that happening twice in a row? You thought they must be low, but there's no way Shiloh would do something like that on purpose, then pretend it was an accident. Especially not to Lizzie. Even if your relationship with Shiloh felt unclear, he did at least like her a lot. Lizzie was his favorite, right? Smiling boldly, Lizzie extracted herself from the ground and wiped a streak of sand from her cheek. She didn't intend to let this embarrass her.
Very prideful.
Shiloh got up again as well, this time without incident. He still looked like a drowned puppy, but that didn't stop Cove from laughing at the two of them. With that, it was time to call it a day. The four of you drudgingly made your way back home, leaving a trail of wet footsteps and sand in your wake, as damp clothes weighed the group down. Your moms were outside, chatting to Cove's dad. We're back! Your mom's faces fell as they took in the state you were all in, ranging from messy to soaked. Oh my gosh, their faces.
I love their faces.
It is so funny. Elizabeth, is that all you have to say for yourself? You brought half the beach back with you.
So that's Losie's full name.
Yeah. They certainly did. What's Marigold going to do when she comes to get Shiloh? Is that how you want him to be for the long drive home? Cold and filthy? Lizzie's expression turned sulky over the scolding. Being the oldest could be fun, but it also meant that she was the first to get in trouble when something went wrong.
I mean, well, yeah, she's in charge of the younger kids.
Mr. Holden, on the other hand, chuckled as he ruffled Cove's matted hair. You've been out making memories, bucko. I'm glad you had a good time with your friends.
So, question, do we only ever get to learn his last name, or do we also learn his first name, too?
We learn his first name later.
Okay, cool.
Cove used his slightly moist cast arm to push his dad off. Mr. Holden's eyes widened when he noticed that even that had gotten wet. Now he was worried, too.
I mean, of course, that's gonna be one heck of a thing to replace and clean, because those things technically need to be dry. I think they could have found a less risky way to spend the time, and had just as much fun. That might be right. Kids, what can you do? Come on, Cove, let's get you cleaned up and dry it off. We wouldn't want that cast to have to be reset. Cove winced at the thought. Okay. Just the attitude. It's like, I'm fine. Oh no! I had no idea. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I did not notice you either. Hi, no. Welcome back, no. Guys, it's my friendly vampire rogue prince friend, who I still have that beef with for being a vampire.
You guys got beef?
Well, yeah, he's a vampire. He's gonna drain the blood from my patients.
Ah.
But he should be helping me bring in more.
True. Like, here, I just drained some blood from this guy. He might need help here.
I mean, I guess that's one way to bring me in more patients.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, how are you?
Jesus!
Doing pretty well. How about you?
Did you forget my voice?
No! I didn't! But I just wasn't expecting you to suddenly come in here. Well, guys, we don't just have Enjin jump scare, we have the Null jump scare.
The much anticipated sequel.
Jump scare part 2, the electric boogaloo featuring the vampire.
The electric boogaloo.
I hate this vampire. Bring me more patience, and I might forgive you for this. Try not to drink
We'll
all
see.
the blood.
I've been stuck in the void for the past several months, so we'll see.
Fair enough.
Don't die.
No promises.
That a boy. Mr. Holden casually bent down and plucked Cove off the ground, ultimately holding Cove against his chest. Sand was already transferring from Cove onto him, but that didn't seem to bother Mr. Holden. Cove protested being carried, but only got a reassuring pat on the back for his trouble.
Take care.
Good night, Cove. Thank you for the talk, Cliff.
Oh, is that?
There we go. That's his name. It's Cliff.
Cliff and Cove Holden.
Cliff short.
Cove Holden.
Cliff is short for Clifford.
Oh, Clifford Holden and Cove Holden. Okay. I love how both their names start with the C.
Yeah. Nightheart family. And Shiloh too. Resigned to his fate's arms in order to turn around and wave goodbye.
I want to draw fan art of that now. It's just so cute. Oh, why is this so cute?
Oh, it's my favorite comforting game.
You beamed as you reached up and waved your hand in the air. Good night.
Is up to. Come on, everybody inside. I want you to march straight to the downstairs bathroom.
Yes, Mom. Gosh. I'm just picturing her saying that with attitude. Okay, Lizzie's mom.
Keep your feet on the mat this time. That won't do much good tonight.
You might be like echoing a bit, kind of, and cutting in and out.
It's fine.
I'm not hearing too much echo.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the stream and it's very, very behind now. So I think it might be your internet.
Yikes. Gotta love my internet.
Moment is almost over. So if you want to end the stream after this moment, then
Yeah, I think that
there's
would
another
be
tab.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I think because this game is so large, it can only like be streamed for like 2 hours at a time for me. And also, since I have a cold, I think that would be good because I don't want to overexert myself just from streaming while I'm sick.
No,
This
I
moment.
feel that. I have been sick, I have been in the void, I have gotten lost, like my name is Zoro from One Piece. It's been a catastrophe.
Damn. Well then, I guess
In fact, I'm still semi-sick, which is why my voice keeps breaking.
fair enough. Well then, I'll continue to read this then, since of course my internet is going poof. Sitting on an old beach towel your mommy had found, you waited in the hall until you were less sandy. You weren't allowed to go to your room or walk around the house. But you did get to eat a sandwich for dinner there. It felt like an indoor picnic. It had been decided that Shiloh would wash first and borrow some of your clothes. He was already finished and packed away in his mom's car. Miss Fields had come to collect him a little while ago. It was a bit of a funny experience seeing him without that hat on for once. Lizzie, being much more soaked than you, got to go in the tub next. It wasn't a bubble bath as she had hoped. This was a no fun allowed clean up session, at least that's what she claimed. Not much longer and it would be your turn. When the bath was done, you'd have to go right to bed. After a day like this, though, you were glad there weren't going to be any further events. Drifting off to sleep sounded like a great idea. Well, now it is over, so, time to say goodbye. Thank you, everyone who had joined, for watching, and for those who view this on YouTube, thank you for watching as well. And thank you to my friends who have joined me, especially the ones who are on call right now.
No problem. Bye-bye, stream.
Bye, chat!
I'm just waiting to hear a sigh of relief, followed by, freedom.